What up, people? You already know what it is. I'm opening up the panel for everybody to come, chill, while out. Oh, we got somebody in the back right. That was the fastest guest ever. We got school in the building.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What up, school?
Yo, I just wanted to make sure I was in here if you fell asleep. I'm gonna hop in the shower. I'm gonna be real quick. I'm gonna mute up. I'll be back in 15. Is that cool?
Yeah, you good? What up, Jenny? What up, Smash?
Be right back. 15
Mikey?
minutes. Taking a shower.
All right. I just opened up the panel to see what's going on with all this YouTube drama. Y'all gotta fill me in, man. 'Cause I don't got time to watch everything.
Yeah,
It sounds
yeah.
like it got crazy.
I went. I was at Money's. At Northwoods, chilling with Barbara and Jenny.
Yeah, I was chilling on Northwoods earlier.
Mm, so
I can't wait to get that moonshine. That shit gonna have me lit.
yeah, me too. Jenny started her bullshit, and I went off on her.
Somebody in the back. So easy, that's you.
Who? It's me, Chris.
Oh shit. Alright. Oh, this is easy coming up. Alright, but I didn't feel like
You,
pulling up the screen. What up, what up?
you already know, nigga.
I see Superior.
Yeah.
I thought it was easy.
Yeah, that's the crash out crew. I gotta adjust some pictures, people in it, but that's the crash out crew.
What up, everybody? Let me get
So,
away from the fan. The fan sound crazy. Let me go in the room.
who we going tonight? Gonna
Yeah,
show
that
you all.
shit. That shit was crazy, man. That recording, man.
Yeah, she threatened my mom's, bro. That's another
That
one.
shit is crazy,
And look,
dog. That
Yeah, that's fucked up.
so I'm telling you, it wasn't. This ain't the first time. First, she said she was gonna kidnap my daughter. Then she said she was gonna cut my daughter's belly open. Then she said she was gonna cut me open.
mm,
And I got
What
all
up,
that
Frankie?
saved up. All that saved up in memories, and I got all that shit. Can't
That
lie
shit.
about none of it. Yeah, all that shit was cause of that. Cause she's mad. She mad. She stopped me and said, "Look, I live over there. What the fuck you do that for?"
crazy, bro.
I was walking to go see family, yo, Chris. I was walking to go see family, and two ugly bitches walked right by me, and all I heard was "easy." Turn around. It's like, oh shit. Oh yeah, we live right there. She don't got
What
her
up,
hair
evil?
on. She look ugly.
Evil one. What up?
Yo, but who was that? Sounding like a man. That was her mom's and shit.
That was her mom. The lady with the blonde hair in that video. You can show it right now. I'll show it. You want me to show it? It's my video.
You can pull it up.
Give me a second. I'll show it. That's dumb. Ugly ass bitch BTK. Show your ugly ass face. You still scared to show it? And I got the Instagram right here. I got the Instagram. Look, she the one that sent me the Barbara pictures. She told me where Bob. She the look. That's her shit. Terror of the train. Some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? She showed me. She showed me every. I got mad shit. She got mad.
You know,
That shit
what
is
up?
crazy long. You know what I'm trying to say? Crazy long of her texting, sending me mad shit about Eli. You want your TPP up in there and all that. That's her. Just text her. Now let me go find that video. Oh, most of that is talking shit about Eli.
Mm.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How you doing? How you doing? So that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. How you doing? How you doing? This is. Wait, hold on. Do you want to be on there? That's fine. No, I'm so shy. Shy, you sure? Because I'm meeting you for the first time now. Yeah, I'm shy. I have a hand. That's right.
She said she's shy.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm here with Fat Gaga. Yes. Yes, I hear the voice. Imagine the profile. I met her in person. It's Cat Gaga and he can say, "Yow." How you doing, Mama? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you, y'all. How you doing? How y'all doing? That's BTK, people. Do it again. Who did it? Who did it?
That was me.
How you doing? How y'all doing? Godzilla and Gazuki, you heard?
Yeah.
Godzilla and Gazuki, y'all. Yo,
Oh,
stop playing, bro. Stop playing. Don't talk shit, bro. Gaga, she was bald. She was bald. Bald. Balder than my nutsacks when I shave.
God. That's why she want to be on camera.
Balder than Bruno's hair. Bald. This clip I just lit up the blood, and I got one more bullet left. So I'm gonna try to hold it out through the whole show as long as I'm up here. Then after I'm done with my weed money, I got to go.
I got this joint, and then I got one more to
School,
go.
what up, man? Talk to me. You know, always got the facts, man. I got the facts.
I
Wait,
think
where's
he
the
said
other
he
one?
was
When
gonna jump
she
in the
said I'm gonna
shower
cut your
real
belly
quick.
open.
The barber.
Yo.
Shout
I'm
out
gonna
to
start coming in
everybody.
on
Yeah,
different. If I don't come in like Alexandra or say, "Hey, yo," or some sort of shit, you gotta double check me because they're gonna try to use my name next.
yeah, I got to be on point. I haven't pulled up the screen yet. I'm gonna have that ready for next time.
I was looking for the one where she was like, "I'm gonna cut your belly open." She was wild with that one.
All right, bet it's ready.
Said she gonna cut your belly open.
Yeah. She's like, "I'm gonna use her live." It was, I think, one of my last lives. Not like one of the three. We was on the last lives, and I could prove it too. And I put her backstage, or I muted her. Yeah, I put her backstage, and then I brought her back up. And she was like, "I'm gonna go to Castle Hill. I'm gonna cut his fucking belly open, and this, that, and the third." And that's the second time she said that because she said she was gonna do it to my daughter. And I was like, "Yeah, I'll fucking kill you." And that's when I said that, and that's what she was trying to use. Oh, you said you was gonna kill my daughters because you threatened mine. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I got all the proof for her. She could talk all that hot shit on Eddie Page. Mercedes is definitely not my mom's name. And definitely, Barbara, free David New York. That was bullshit.
What happened, David?
David New York got arrested because somebody else in the protest was starting to fight. So David was with his press pass in the press area. The cop said, "We're gonna need you to move." He said, "I want to go this way." He said, "No, I'm telling you go that way," and pushed him. David tripped and fell. So knowing David stood there. You push me, you gonna pick me up. I need medical. Ow. So they instead of helping him stand up and move, they arrested him.
When did this happen?
He gonna
How
beat
long?
that one.
When did
That
this
was a
happen?
beat. This
Yeah, go
happened
ahead.
today when you around 8 o'clock. 8 when you was going home from work,
Oh, yeah.
like you said.
So which protest was this though?
This is the Israel shit. It looked like Harry was in there, son. Wait till you go take it back. It's still up there right now. I can show it. If money let me.
You can pull it up.
And my screen shows everything backwards, so it's all right. So it's already altered footage. Get it?
All right.
Look, David, New York. He's right there too. Cause I look him up a lot. He's one of my main top people. I look him
Yeah, I
up a
always
lot.
be watching them.
David, New York. Oh, probably it finally went down. No, it's still up. It's still up. People still in there. This is still going. Oh, now it's doing the loading shit. Loading, loading, loading. We ain't gonna be able to watch it till later.
Mm.
Yeah, his phone finally died. Oh wait. I got it. I got it. Got it. Let me move up. Let me get the right part.
You pulling it up in the back on your screen.
On my screen, it's gonna be altered
Oh,
because it's gonna be flipped already.
all
So
right, but
hopefully it's
I'm
not a
over here
strike. You
waiting
know.
for something to come up in the backstage. I'm high.
It looked like Harry's there. It looked like Harry. That's Harry. That's why I paused it. It looked like Harry's there.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit.
That looked like Harry, bro. I was like, yo, look at him right here. He the nigga that started it. Him and the other guy, but that looked like Harry. Watch. Let me pause it again. Hi chat. Hi chat. Hi chat.
Pepper spray everywhere, guys. Pepper spray everywhere.
It's backwards, so that's why I'm trying to get it right. Yo, put that back full screen, money. Put that back full screen. Yeah. I'm gonna put pause. I'm gonna put pause until you ready.
What up, money?
Yo, easy. That person that threw the punch was a cop.
No, it was one of those Jew guys. It was the other guy that was with Harry.
Oh,
So he caused a problem, right? Right after the problem, they start calling the police in. Right after that, you see right here. Watch, you see. I saw it all. See, right there. Boom, right there. Push him.
oh, that same motherfucker with the fucking helmet. Okay.
Why you push me on the floor? What's up, Barbara? Chris, why you push me on the floor? Why you push me on the floor? Let me see, Julito.
Mind
Mario,
you,
what's up?
he got press pass, so he's legally supposed to be there. Why it look so crooked from my screen?
He's on the ground, right? He's still on the
Yeah, he's
ground.
on the ground.
And they're ignoring. They're not doing nothing. They just
They're ignoring him. They're not picking him up. They're not caught up for medical. Nothing. He pushed him.
exactly. Yeah, I see that. What they trying to block the bikes and shit? Trying to,
Block the view of him getting hurt.
yeah. So nobody don't see him on the ground. Yeah. Yeah, they walking right over him. You see that, right?
Uh-huh.
Stepping right over him.
Can't get up. You're not on the floor. You can get up. I can't get up. I cannot get up. I can't get up. You need a hand up. Is it you who threw me on the floor? Is it you who threw me on the floor? I'm fucking asking you a question. Was it you who threw me on the floor? You don't want to
I'm trying to understand this camera. This camera's fucking weird. We got it straight matching each other. And they like, oh.
Oh, they took the camera. Okay. Who has his camera? One of the cops?
The cop got the camera, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, the cop got the camera.
Oh, okay.
That's how it's filmed. It's filmed upside down.
Mhm. Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, my people, that shit get crazy. Go tune into David, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York, New York. Yeah, she does it good. That shit was wild. Athens, what you think about that? Let me get your opinions.
That shit's crazy, bro. But they
That
gonna
shit
try
was
to.
wild, yo.
They,
The cops.
yo, you got that shit screen recorded though, right? You recorded that shit.
Oh yeah, that's recorded already. I
Oh,
recorded
okay,
that whole
cool.
situation already.
What's up, cause you know they gonna try to delete that shit
Yeah,
if they
yeah,
can get to the phone and shit.
oh yeah, but thousands of people saw them already. It was wild. Yes, Amanda. I woke up, man. Listen, that shit pissed me off seeing that shit. That was another bullshit arrest because they know who he is. They target the people they know. They know
Absolutely.
them. Like, oh, this is that guy's here. He was at the last protest.
Mm,
Oh, that's that guy that got arrested at the 6. Oh, I saw his channel. They know who he is.
it's crazy, bro.
Smoking that shit, nigga. I had my nerves got up again. I finished that whole clip so fast.
Mm.
I'll smoke this blunt. Get the fuck off this bitch. On 4 other platforms. Everybody. Record that shit. They keep on they wilding on him though. At least he's standing up what's right. He's doing it right though. He's at a protest. He ain't do nothing wrong. He was told move, but he wanted to go to another direction, which if we slow it down and really watch it, like I did, right? You know, you got to break it down, break it down. It was way more than enough space to let that man pass and go through that exit. Because at the end, the way he wanted to go was a corner of the press area. So that was like the end passage to everything. Get it?
Mhm.
So if you would have let him go that way, it would have just been easy. Why you pushing him to go the long way?
They just want to be a dick. That's all. You know.
You want to search your power for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh, cops love it when they protest. Don't think it's not. Oh, it's time to fuck these motherfuckers up. You never heard that shit? There's a recording of the police. Uh-oh. Welcome to the
All right.
panel. State your name.
All
Who
Open
right.
are
the
you?
motherfucking door before I blast everything.
Don't kick
Oh
my
shit.
door
Yeah,
down,
man.
Tony.
Open the door before I blast you, man. I'm about to blast him for taking so long. Nah, but he got a double shot because, you know, she's on fire tonight and she's going to try to come back and do some shit.
What happened?
Thank you for standing up, Summer. I don't know if it was for me, but yeah, she had to get told off. I heard what happened.
Well, I mean, it was about your kid more than anything. You feel me? And I'm a mother of 10, so you're not gonna say crazy shit about no minor child around me. It's just not gonna work like
I
that.
got it all recorded still. She thinks it's forgotten because it's putting down. Bitch, I got all that shit recorded.
Oh, shit. Look, let
Every
me come
time
in
you,
on my other phone because this phone's about to die. Be right back.
every
All right.
time she said something about killing your kid, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna record this real quick."
Mm-mm.
Unless if something happens to her, she gonna play victim. Oh, but he was harassing me. What?
You're right.
Are you a content creator? Do you make content? I make Chucky dolls. Does he write on it? Does anything? Does he view it? You can check the YouTube. Nope. You saw it when you met him. That's it. Never went back.
Hmm.
Data proves it all. You know what her data says? Easy cameras on. Easy cameras on. Easy cameras on. Easy one live. Easy cameras on. Mine's gonna say Cat Gaga. Cat Gaga. Cat Gaga. Cat Gaga. BTK. This person. That person. No, no, no. I say way other things. How to sue this person for defamation.
So what's
How
up,
to,
everybody?
how to do this. How to do that.
What up? What up?
What up?
Shit, I just got off fucking work and we're gonna get hit with all kinds of fucking tornadoes again.
Oh
Oh,
shit.
Man.
prayers is
Between
going out.
eight,
Prayers is going out.
thank you.
And um, are you gonna do a after care, like a checkup on the homeless after the virus?
Yeah, we got people out right now, actually. I was at work all night, so I couldn't, but we have people out tonight getting them prepared because it's going to start at like 8
I
in
was
the
gonna say
morning.
start
And
gathering them up and
yeah,
putting them into like a place and stuff. But yeah.
I mean, yeah, if they'll go, some won't go though. But we get them as prepared as we can. And so it'll start about 8 in the morning. It's not going to end until about 11 tomorrow night. And we'll get like
Oh
a first
shit.
round in the morning, and then it'll take a break, and it's going to get really, really, really hot, which then moves us up to really bad. Like it could get really bad. So we'll see what happens. I'll be live on Hot Mess. So my usual tornado videos. Yay!
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, you gonna do that. I know I saw it.
Yeah.
And then I recently saw the last tornado video I saw was the guy that saved the whole family. And the tornado just passed their house. And then the kid had blood on the head, the guy had blood on his hip. The lady was just on panic mode, and man, listen.
Yeah, you can. I mean, people die on this shit. It's dangerous. People lose
Oh,
everything.
yeah,
It can get
they
bad.
lost their whole house. They lost their
Yeah.
whole house, and luckily no one got nobody. They was hurt, but they wasn't really hurt.
The last rip that came in when it got really, really bad over here by me, it went actually the tornado was like it was forming over me, and then it went into J Town, which was a little bit not too far from me, but a little bit, maybe like 10 minutes away, 15 minutes away actually. And it landed, and that's when it hit my work building. It hit a shitload of. We have like this little business area with a bunch of warehouses and shit like that, and tore that motherfucker up, flattened a couple of places. Our warehouse is still down. The whole back of it's ripped. Like it's crazy. It's crazy as fuck. So, but it's supposed to be worse than that. So we'll see what happens. Bless you.
Bless you. Yeah.
Man, that shit came
I
out.
felt that
Oh,
in my phone. That was on my phone. I just felt that the
that was one of
vibration.
those. What the fuck? And it just came out of nowhere.
I ain't got no strikes to that on my page yet, so we'll see.
Well, I came up with a theory on that. The only reason he struck me and Marcy early in the time because he didn't want his early reputation to ruin until the channel grows. Now, if you talk shit about him, all he's gonna do is get people to come over.
Well, actually, he didn't have shit at his place last night. Everybody was over
Right.
here. He had 13
Right.
people in his shit last night. I was watching. All the
So if
big
you talk,
hitters left the panel. They was all watching too. He was watching last night. Trust me and believe that.
Hell yeah, he was.
oh yeah,
Just to believe that, baby. So, fuck him.
that's,
Stop playing
that's
with me.
why that's why he ain't go up. He ain't go up for the last two pedals. After that,
Who's
Nah,
that,
he
Bruno?
did. Yeah, it was last night we did it, and I didn't see him. I'm talking about Eli.
Oh, okay.
Bruno's back up there tonight, but Eli, he wasn't up there tonight, and he left the panel once my video started.
immediately I peeped that one.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I seen it. I said, "Ha ha, gotcha, bitch."
Gotcha.
My thing is just leave me the fuck alone because I ain't got shit to do nothing. He knows damn well I've never done nothing to him ever, but support him to the fullest. So, and you want to play games, and then you want to play with all my, all of us, like just everything, and then you want to act like you don't have no accountability and all. See, I'm an accountability type of person. I don't fuck with people that can't take accountability. I get we all fuck up, we all make mistakes, but at some point in it, yeah, you can be mad and you can be all that, but at some point you got to own your shit. Because if you can't own your shit, then you ain't a fucking man or a woman in my eyes. So then you want to sit here and play this game and you know what I mean? Just blame it on everybody else but yourself. And then motherfucker, you want to play with me with court? You better check my resume. The last motherfucker on this internet thought he could play with me and play with my livelihood is still sitting in fucking jail. So don't play with me. Don't play with me. Because I'm not the bitch. He lost his house, he lost everything. Fucking with a bitch like me. So and he did it to himself. I really didn't have to do a whole lot. He did it all to himself. But stop playing with me, Eli. I'm not your fucking kids, and I'm not your bitch. So you get no sympathy from me at all. And you keep fucking with people around me, and I'm gonna keep fucking with you. Because I got a lot of dirt on you, stupid.
You're
So play that game. What do you say? You better be careful, because you all want to play games and the videos get deleted. Well, people record them. Well, gotcha, bitch. So do we, motherfucker.
You heard?
Stupid.
We got a lot of memory cards. We don't got to steal one from Cash.
This motherfucker said, "You act like the videos get deleted." No, I don't delete a goddamn thing. They get profited sometimes. They sure do. But I don't delete nothing because you ain't nobody ever gonna screen record a piece of my shit and try to make anything look what it is when I got the whole one. So he's just lame, dude. It's lame, and he's lame, and I think we did a good job of showing that he definitely has his part of accountability in it. And anybody that can't see that, then I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm off work now. Summer, Barbara. So we don't give a fuck if he's happy or not. That ain't my job to make him happy. That's his bitch's job. And clearly, she ain't doing a good job either. You heard?
you're
Oh
So,
shit, yo, summer. That's
motherfucker,
why I love me some summer.
you got problems. I ain't got not a goddamn thing to do with me. Well, first of all, you could never. So, people should play cautious. Handle me with caution, baby. Because I'm not one that just talks, baby. I do the footwork and everything in every aspect of my life. Yeah, but I got like, then she called my husband the N word with the hard R and everything.
I heard that shit. I was like, what?
Did you
That's
get that,
crazy.
by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, the super racist part?
Good.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you.
the super racist part. We got that. Wanda got it too. Wanda got it clearer.
Yeah, I know. That's what, yeah.
I
She
was
was
just on
saying,
Wanda's page.
she was talking
She
shit to
told me. She
Wanda.
told
She
me
was
he's like,
talking,
what the fuck? First they was arguing, and then they was arguing about the kids thing, and I was like, okay, because that's what happened yesterday. She started about your kids, and I just shut up. All right, whatever. Um, and then she started mentioning Mercedes, and then she's gonna cut my mom's and this, that, and the third. I'm like, all right.
Well, I was up on panel, and we usually, especially a shit like that, I don't like when I'm doing a show like that. I don't pay attention a lot to the panel, but I happen to look down, and I was just like, wait a minute, what the fuck? And I gave a warning. I said, because look, if she would have sit there and said, "Hey, I want to come up and tell my side of the story," if she would have mentioned kids and mom and all that, I'd have let her come up because last night I was letting everybody come up. I mean, that's just who the fuck I am. I feel like if you gonna come and talk, okay, let's see what you're gonna talk about. Now, if she started the kids and the mom, she didn't even make it on chat or up on panel because you're not gonna do this shit around me, dude. I just don't play that. Like kids are innocent. Just like I told her, if a motherfucker's fucking with you and you so scared, then do something about it.
That's her low point. You know why? You know why she goes there with me? Because it was the first time she did it, I tweaked out. I tweaked out at the beginning. Remember, we knew her for years already. Just like Alex, she's another Alex. She plays good, but she's the evil version. She's truly evil. In my
Yeah.
opinion, like Alex is more relaxed and shit. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah, I
says
was
shit,
gonna
but
say I wouldn't compare. I would. I mean,
he just
Alex would
say
go
that.
off the deep end, but that bitch is
Me,
weird.
Alex is better than her because Alex would say shit off of like the petty of the moment. She would take it over hateful for eternity, and that's how she truly feels when she speaks.
Gaga or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
her name is.
yeah, whatever. I ain't gonna dox her right now, but it's alright.
Nah, don't do that with me on the panel. I don't like that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know. But yeah, that's what she does. That hatefulness. But damn, I forgot my point right now.
Well, just like I sit there and said, and I'll say it anywhere I go. If somebody no matter who the fuck it is, if somebody is making somebody feel some type of way and in
Oh,
danger
the
and all this
kids.
other shit, then do what you need to do to protect yourself. But there is no reason. What are you doing on the internet from going panel to
She been
panel?
doing that for
And
3 years already. The first time
well,
she
I
came up,
don't play that game.
She used my kid the first time, and I tweaked the fuck out. And that's when I
Well,
was like, after that, I was like, I'm gonna fucking find you, fucking bitch. You wanna mention my fucking kid?
well,
Then we
I don't
cool
play that
down.
shit.
Then we cool down, and then I met her in the street in that video. And then she told me her address. She pointed to the building. We live right there.
Well, just like I said, and I'll keep saying it. If I don't give a fuck who they are, especially if it's a female, if somebody's putting you in danger and all this other shit, then take your steps to do whatever you need to do to protect yourself. But
Oh yeah,
jumping on the panels is not going to stop anything. It's not
we
going
got
to help anything.
another report to make. I'm gonna make it just in case my mother get touched. Those are the two people that threatened my mom's.
Well,
Sorry.
she's not just. You need to be quiet and stop talking so much on the fucking internet. You talk too much. But you know what you got to do to protect your family, and she knows what she needs to do to protect hers. And that's, you know what I mean? Like, the internet shit is not going to do anybody any fucking good. It's not solving anything. It's not fixing anything. It's stupid as fuck. And Gaga, I don't give a fuck what you talking about, bitch. You already disrespected my husband, so you could suck a dick. Well, do whatever you need to do and stop fucking saying stupid shit on the fucking internet and protect yourself if you feel like you're in danger. And that goes same thing with Easy. Protect your fucking family.
Oh
But
yeah,
don't talk so
look
much
what
on
Towel
the
said.
internet
I
because you
remember
get
that
caught up.
Towel's right. Yeah, she wanted to go to the baseball camp that the other person owns across the street and beat up the little kids there.
I remember what some shit on something like that. I don't remember what it was all about, but I remember hearing something about the baseball field. Like I said, I just think people talk way too much on the fucking internet. I have a prime example. I'm very open about it. I had a situation and I handled that situation. So talking on the internet does not handle nothing but get you caught up in a fucking case and drive you crazy. That's it. But I don't play that shit about kids. I'm just not with that at all. I'm a
Yeah,
mama's head.
she's just
I'm
been on
never
me
going to
with
be
that
okay with that.
from the start. From the start, and I got
Well,
all the
when she
proof.
knows she's got this, not even just her, but anybody, when they know they got something that gets your nerve, they're going to bounce on that shit. Especially on the
Yeah.
internet. Because I do it. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to talk
That's
about
why I
no
don't bounce
kids because
back
I
no
don't do
more.
that shit.
I know not to react to that one no more with her because I know what she wants. I learned from my mistakes.
Yeah.
When she
I just don't play the
mentioning
kids shit.
kids, you didn't see me comment no more. I just stood quiet. All right, I'm gonna stay
Well,
quiet now.
like I told her, if she would have came in that panel last night and said, Summer, I want to come up and tell my side of the story, I would have let her up. And you could have left or you could have stayed or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I was letting anybody up
She
that
can come
wanted to
up right
talk
now.
about
We know
whatever.
she's watching. I bet Buddy will let her talk
She's
if
in
she could
chat right
talk.
now. She's in chat. What are you talking about?
Somebody's wilding out in chat. I would say that's her. and I don't know anything.
Well, this
If
person
she
needs
could
to
talk,
stop scanning. So here, I'll be right back.
if she could talk, she should be allowed up. But if she wilds out money, give her the boot like 1, 2, 3.
Oh, you already know.
Because people can have a civil conversations without yelling. Just make your points.
And since I
God
own what I
damn.
do, if you spam this chat, you will get blocked. So don't do this shit. Now, as I was saying, if she would have came in last night and said that I'm a real ass bitch, I would have let her come up and talk. Now I'd have told her no kid conversation. I'm a mom of 10. I have 4 grandbabies. Of course, I'm not gonna let nobody talk about kids around me. And it's not my job to fix your all shit. It's not my job to sit here and I'm not going to take sides with either one of y'all shit. Because it's none of my fucking business. I don't live there. You all live there. What the fuck I look like dictating some shit that's going on in New York? That's lame as fuck. That's the whole reason across the street don't want to fuck with me, because I'm not going to pick sides. But I will tell somebody you ain't going to talk about kids around me. That I will do every fucking day. So.
What happened? Everybody got quiet? To the bathroom fast.
Oh, no, I was looking down in chat,
I'm
make
just
sure
chilling,
everybody's spamming
smoking.
again.
I was listening. I'm like, what the fuck? Did I lose service? Shit.
That's what I be thinking when it gets quiet. I look at my phone.
Like a
Shit,
reaction.
nah,
I'm
I'm
like, what
just
the fuck?
chilling. I'm like, son, just fucking got home. It was supposed to rain, start at 2 o'clock, but then they pushed it back a little bit. The storm, so I was like, good. I did not want to get caught in that fucking rain.
I hate driving in the rain.
I was gonna ask you, Summer, like with the tornadoes, you ever got caught in the car and then you had to like go the other way? Like, oh
Yeah,
shit, there
I
goes.
was on outreach like last summer, or this was a couple of not this summer. I know that. I think it was like last summer, maybe even before that. But anyway, I went down on outreach, and I didn't know it was supposed to be was under a tornado warning or anything. And I was sitting in the car, and my 2 oldest kids was with me because they was coming out on outreach with me. And we looked across the river because like Indiana's right across the river from me. And I was like, man,
Mhm.
that cloud don't look fucking good. I was like, that shit looks crazy. It crossed that motherfucking river. Woo-wee. It went crazy. Like lightning, wind, everything was just going nuts. And it landed like 2 blocks over from us. So yeah, I've been out in a I've been out
I'd
in
have
a
shit
tornado.
myself. I'd have shit myself.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy because I was trying to throw all the lunches. The ladies had brought all the lunches, and I was trying to put them in the car and all that shit. And I was just like, God damn it! And I said, "Man, fuck these lunches!" And I just got under the fucking paddock thing in my car because there was really I couldn't go nowhere. And
I'm
luckily,
being
it didn't
chicken
hit. You
without a
know,
head. What to do? Where to go? Ooh, ooh, no.
yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. I was like, "Whoa, what the fuck is going on?" But
Yo, I'm nervous as fuck, yo. I could feel it. Just by talking about it, I could feel my nervousness. Like, yo, shit, if I was in that predicament.
yeah. There's been a couple times that Chris has been like on panel with me and shit, and I'm like, "You hear the sirens?" He's like, "Yep." And sirens be like, "What?" Last time they went on forever, but that's because the tornado it formed right over us. Because I could see when I was looking out the back window, it wasn't until the lightning went up, but it looked like the cloud was kind of, you know what I'm saying, like tilting a little bit and coming down a little bit. And I was like, "Fuck, please don't do this." And then it skipped, and then I went to sleep because it stopped. And then when I woke up, my husband called because he went to work, and he said, "Baby, don't you work out the da da da?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Man," he's like, "I think y'all's warehouses got fucked up." And sure enough, I woke up, I checked
Warehouses
the
was
news,
fucked
and
up.
just it was fucking jacked. All the windows is busted out. The back of the warehouses is all ripped off. The 2 buildings, warehouses in front of us is flat. Like it's flat. A daycare is flattened. It was crazy. Oh. I was on the interstate on May 31st, 2023, and EF3 was 200 yards in
Yeah, I
front
was
of me.
reading
I
that.
was trying to
I
outrun
was
it
reading
before it
that.
crossed. Hey, listen, me and my husband one day came home. He used to drive to Chicago. He's a truck driver. He used to drive to Chicago all the time. He's like, babe, you want to go to Chicago? Well, you can go shopping. I was like, hell yeah. So we got the kids in the car. We're going up there. Next thing you know, my husband, we're driving and we just crossed over Indiana. And my husband said, babe, don't look over there. And I was like, what? And there was a tornado and it literally went right over our truck. And it took the sunroof out of his truck. It took one of the mirrors off the truck. It went right over us. and hit a school and all kinds of shit. Like it tore it up bad, and we didn't know because he like was trying to outrun it, like Amanda was saying. And so when we came back down, it was just, oh my god, it was so bad. It made national news and everything. It was horrible. There was like a school bus, like it was up like a building straight up in the school.
That shit must have felt like a Final Destination moment. Like,
Yeah, it was fucked up. My husband said, "Don't look," and I'm like, "Don't look." Then I freaked out because I
don't
seen
tell me
everything, and
don't
I've
look.
got all the kids in the car. I mean, we got everybody in the, well, not all the kids, but we had, the babies, which half my kids, because I got 10.
I would say, baby, look at me, baby. Look at me. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ain't
nah,
no
that shit didn't
handsome
work.
baby. Ain't no handsome baby. I would have
Yeah,
distracted you crazy.
that
Baby,
shit
look at
was
me, baby.
crazy as fuck.
Baby, I'm handsome. Give me a nice big kiss, baby.
Nah, that shit didn't work. I was like, you better drive that motherfucking truck. Fuck kissing me. Fuck all that shit. I don't need no Levins right now. Get me the fuck up out of the storm.
Once that shit, would have ripped off the roof, she would have panicked after that.
Shit, I was
That's
panicking when
why
the
I
fucking
told you, give me
thing.
a kiss, bitch. And you never know, we might die.
Man, fucking kids, goddamn it, get me the fuck about this tornado. Our kids are in the truck. Your priorities are fucking wrong. The fuck?
Oh yeah, you said you had kids in there. Yeah. Me
I was
when I
like,
was
yeah.
driving, when I was driving in my car a lot, I didn't have my daughter. She was like 3, and I didn't like driving with her in case we got into an accident. So
Yeah, well, the kids, my youngest daughter, shit, until she went to school, she was always with her daddy in the truck. That's what he does. He's truck drives since he was like 19 years old. So,
that's how safety I am about you. I don't even like driving in the car with them. Shit, in case something
yeah.
happen. I don't want to feel that guilt. And nigga, it's not my fault. I know there's stupid motherfuckers in this street.
Only time I did that when we was in the 2020 protests and shit started getting really real. And I remember the kids would be like, "Mom, can I ride with you?" And I was like, "Nope." I'm like, "You can't be in my car because if something happens or somebody tries to do something to me, because the police was just they don't like me." And I was just like, "They gonna shoot my fucking car up one of these days." And I didn't want my kids in it. And I wasn't worried about like the streets. It ain't that because shit. My city, I would get along with a lot of people in my city. That ain't the problem. It's the fucking police. And they did not like
Oh
me
my
in
God,
2020, 2021, 2022. Shit, they don't like me today. At least not Louisville
shit.
police, anyway.
Yeah, it happened to me once. Well, it wasn't Thursday. I was riding a bike down the hill, and it was next to a highway, or the exit of the highway. So you know how that shit get packed, and that shit had no brakes. I hit the front of the car, flipped over that shit. I said, "Oh shit's over."
I know that's right, Amanda. She said, I saw my life flash before my eyes that day. And I said, I'll be damned if I survived a war, broke a back, numerous surgeries, and cancer. And this is how I go. Fuck that. Yeah. Tornadoes are wild though. They're crazy as fuck. Like when it hit Mayfield and all that shit, I remember we had these tornadoes a couple years ago and they hit in the middle of December and they hit down all the way down where by like Amanda is and they came all the way up Kentucky and they destroyed so much. And they hit a place called Mayfield. There were certain parts of Mayfield, I promise you, it looked like a nuclear fucking bomb went off. And then other places, completely fine. There were houses that weren't even touched. And then like 2 houses over them were fucking demolished. A
You can
whole
see a
warehouse got
video of how
fucking
those shits
flattened.
yeah, those shits just pop up. Oof. You see it coming too.
Yeah.
Some people see it.
And
Like,
if you get the double ones, oh my God. Those are the twin tornadoes, those are scary. They're
oh, when
beautiful.
they combine.
Yeah, well, they'll have two. No, it'll have 2 tornadoes in it, but it's one cell.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's lesson is never try to outrun a tornado. Yeah, facts. It's just-
What's
I
not to
went
do?
to
What's
when
the
I went
lessons
to
not to do?
we
What
went to Bowling Green in the same pack that hit Mayfield. I'm not even lying. It's like on the news and everything. It was so sad, dude. I swear to God, it was so sad. We were trying to recover, like make sure people were good and stuff. And this one family, like 3 of their kids died, and one of the kids was like thrown up in a tree and shit. Like it fucked me up in the head a lot. Because we weren't even recovering like live people. We were recovering dead people. And a couple of them were
Numbers,
kids. And that shit was sad as
what
fuck.
not to do in a tornado? If you see a tornado coming and you are, let's say, a situation, uh, you're fishing. What not to do?
Fishing? Is that what
Or
you said?
picking
Or
up.
pissing?
Yeah. Oh, you coming straight out of you're in traffic. You see the tornado. What not to do?
I mean, if you're stuck in the middle of traffic, shit, not to do is don't take your ass when you know there's a tornado watch. Get somewhere safe while the watch is happening before the warning comes. Unless something just, I mean, if it just hits, there's nothing you can do. You just better hope it don't hit your car.
Both of you
'Cause
said, both of you,
even the,
both of you, Amanda and you said weather. Check the weather
yeah, check the weather before you even because right
before
now we
anything.
know it's tornado season. Where Amanda's at and where I'm at is this is the time of year a lot of tornadoes happen. Even though the climate and shit's so fucked up, we also get tornadoes in December. But whatever. This is technically the time of year that tornadoes hit everywhere in the places that they do hit. So most people that live in those areas, and this is a regular thing for you, you're always checking the weather. You're always making sure shit's straight. Make sure your phone's always charged up. Always have batteries and shit, but there ain't a whole lot you could do. I mean, you can go in a ditch. You can try to go. You can get out of your car and go into a lower, if there's a lower kind of ditch, and hope that you can make it. Some people try to say go under the underpasses, but what we have found, and this is working in homeless stuff, sometimes what happens is if people go under the underpasses, the vortex of the wind and everything will hit, and it'll suck you right from underneath there. So that's really not a good idea. You're better off in a ditch.
It brings a wind vortex within the gap of the tunnel.
Yeah. Did Christine kick you out?
Oh, you stupid, Marcy. Come on.
Huh?
I hear you read the chat. Go to the chat, read it. Marcy, stupid.
I don't know. Is she talking about my Christine?
Yeah. The joke. You know the joke? She's harboring in the fugitive.
Oh, my bad. I'm stoned. I just smoked. I didn't know what the fuck you were talking about. Like,
Yeah,
what?
I'm high right now. I'm smoking right now. I keep on letting I'm trying to make it last. This is the last blunt. So after this, I just gotta wait it out till my connect come through.
Yeah. We switched fugitives for a little while. We're switching them around.
Gotta keep them guessing.
All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna jump off here because I'm gonna try to get a couple hours of sleep for these storms hit. I gotta charge my phone and all that good shit.
Definitely.
But
Definitely. Stay
everybody have a
safe,
good.
summer.
Oh, somebody coming up.
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh, what's up, Amanda?
No, not much. I was just gonna come
What
up
up,
real quick
Amanda?
and we're talking about the weather. Like in our areas where we live, our news stations do a really good job
Mm-hmm.
of our weather people of telling us, listen, like even 5 days out, I've been getting models from the National Weather Service on my phone
Yep.
and
That's what you
saying,
do. Stay watching the weather.
do what?
So that's what we do, all of us in these
Yep.
situations. We stay watching the weather before I go outside. I plan my tomorrow or today actually. I was supposed to drive my son 3 hours away.
Nope.
Well, where that is, I can't do that because I'll get cut in these storms. I can't, so we have to reschedule it.
Exactly. And like me, I plan around stuff like I've already loaded the car if
Mm-hmm.
I need to run some errands tomorrow first thing in the morning. So I know that they're going to be hitting at a
Yeah, you
certain
gotta have
time.
those
And it,
prep bags. You gotta have those prep bags, right? The ready
Yeah,
bags.
I have them. I have
well,
prep
I mean,
bags.
I carry that stuff, in my car all the time anyway. But what I'm getting at is like, I know it's coming in the afternoon and the evening. So I'm going to run my errands in the morning. Okay.
Yep.
And get your shit, get whatever you need and get back home. It's just that simple. So,
Yep.
and I know somebody that got in a culvert once, and when I say a culvert, like, you know what I'm talking about on the side of the freeway, like you can get in over there, like sewer drains and stuff.
Yep.
And because they were stuck in traffic, that's the only place I think I would even try to remotely go. I wouldn't go under an overpass because it will suck you out.
Yep.
These are
Yeah,
things
we
people
had
need
a.
to learn. I never dealt with it. Like, so hearing from y'all is like something is teaching me right now.
Yeah, they're very dangerous, and a lot of people lose their life. And Trump had been denying FEMA assistance. I saw in the paper last night, no, yesterday, that he's now come back full circle and approved it for my state. So I don't know. You need to check with the other states. I haven't seen anything about Kentucky, but I suspect, our governor being such good buddies with him, they probably had words over it. So
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why
No.
we pay taxes. That's why we pay motherfucking taxes. Like, there's people literally still sleeping in shelters in Northeast Arkansas because they don't have a home. They have
Yep.
nowhere to go.
We have that here in Kentucky as well with all the flooding and shit we just had.
Yes.
So there was
Yeah.
one over there that was tragic enough to leave a couple people homeless recently. You saying?
We
Oh,
had
honey, more
go
than a
ahead, Amanda.
couple. No, just more than a couple. A
Yeah,
lot.
and far as we just had just a couple weeks ago, we had our whole I mean, our whole half of Louisville was flooded underwater, like literally all the way up to the stoplights. Like all downtown by where the river and shit is. And then we've had tornadoes and we've had massive flooding. And I mean, yeah, it's been a lot of people. There's been hundreds and hundreds of people that have
I
died.
saw your situation. The massive flooded of the park you go to. That shit was crazy.
I'll try
Yeah.
to I'll try to find the video that when our interstate was cut off this last time, the same time the stuff was going on in Louisville, we had flooding here, but not like I'm in central Arkansas, not like the people in northeastern Arkansas. I know the guy he he took his fucking wave runner, and
I seen a picture of that.
that is a true thing. I
I thought
know
it
the
was an
guy.
AI. That's funny.
No,
Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
know the guy on the back of that being pulled. I shit you not.
That's so funny.
And I
I seen that picture.
and I drive through there every day to go to North Little Rock and Little Rock. You know, if I have appointments or whatever, that's coming out of that's leaving the air base, leaving the town, and going out into what we call the bean field, and it's literally just a soybean field, right? That farmers own, and so every time it floods, it all floods, and so this time they decided to do that crazy shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that is funny. All right, y'all. I gotta jump off here. I gotta get a few minutes of sleep. I'll see y'all in a couple hours.
No
Yeah.
problem.
All right, Summer.
I'll be
Later,
live
Summer.
through all the craziness. Holler.
So
Chris, you
imagine
sleeping
a
up
guy
there?
on a wave runner or a sea-doo pulling a guy behind it. He was like really kind of skiing with one like a solid like one ski.
And that's on streets, right?
Yeah, it's on the side of the highway on the interstate. I
That's
mean,
how much.
what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do to him? You know, the police can't get through there to get to him.
Yeah, that's a lot. Man, listen.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see. Hang
If you
on.
can find it, put it in the back chat. Money probably put it up, or somebody put it up for them.
Um, wave runner
Who's still in the chat? Who's still in the chat? Hit that like. Hit that like. Don't forget about it.
rain flood.
Yeah, I be having. Imagine that, bro. You save enough money to get your dream home, and then next thing you know, it's straight into a flood area, a tornado, get destroyed in a month. Like,
Here we go. I found it. It's probably gonna knock me down, but hang on just a sec. I'm gonna try to.
I said, hold on, people. She said, just a sec. She gonna try. Try.
Here I am. I'm back. This is from one of our local news stations. It's a legit link. Hopefully, it'll work. It's from Channel 11. That is the entrance to the city that I live in. I'm not afraid to put it. So,
I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can put it from my other phone.
what's up, bird? What's up? What's up, honey? What's up?
All right, I got it. I got it. Don't come up backwards again. I got it. All right.
So,
Ready, y'all?
yep. Hopefully, we can see it. Yep. That's from the traffic cam. You see him on the right?
Right there, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. I know
Like
the
my
guy.
Marcy would say,
I know the guy
comedy.
on the back, on the wakeboard, man. This is
Marcy would
what
say
rednecks
comedy.
do, brother. I'm telling you, this is what rednecks do.
That's hot though. I ain't gonna front. I'll take that opportunity too. Then I'll hop right back in the car. We out. We out. We out. We out.
Exactly, because like you see there's only one lane open, and they eventually had to shut it down. And so the only way the cops can get anybody is to be in a fucking boat. So by the time the cops got there, hell, they'd be done all the way wakeboarding all the way down the fucking side of the freeway.
Wait for you to get. They gotta get out one way. Well, they gonna get out now, climbing up that wall, the side of the freeway.
Yep, let me put it in the chat so if anybody wants to.
Yeah, anybody want to see it? Yeah, it's called Alaskan Man Waterboards on
Here, I'll put
flooded
it in.
flooded interstate. Yeah,
I've done that shit when it snowed out here.
yeah,
Tires
with it
sink or
snowed.
something and
That's
bang
what I
off the
seen. That's
car
what
and
I seen
shit.
myself doing. Yeah, back then. Easy.
I should have recorded it when I did that. I did that shit on the BQE.
Tie should snowboard back on the back of the bus.
That shit was fun.
What the chat say? What the chat say? Marcy, right, Marcy? Ha 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 ha. Yeah, yeah, Marcy. She dropping the link in the chat right there. She dropped the link. Check it out. Check it out. It's a short. It's a short 35-second video, but it's cool. Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, buddy. Told you once
All
that
right.
blunt finish, it's
I'll
over,
be
bro.
here for a while.
I'm
See if
about to
anybody
smoke
else
that shit
pulls
for a
up.
while, bro. Come up, show that love to Buddy 420 people. You already know what time it is, man. Holla
Word, the
4,000.
panel open for everybody, man. If y'all don't pull up, you already know I'm
Open
cutting down.
panel, open panel. Look, I'm leaving. Come up here, speak your piece. You
Oh,
dirtbag bitches.
somebody in the back. Should be Amanda
Oh,
coming back. Yep.
oh wait, is Amanda? All right, all right,
Yeah,
all right.
I was
All right,
going
Amanda.
between. Hey, I was going between two browsers. What I was trying to say is back home today they caught a alligator between 7 and 8 foot. It's been going between people's personal ponds,
Oh
like in
shit.
their yard. Um, and they use motherfucking zip ties on this damn alligator. I've never seen anything like it, but these are like industrial size fucking zip ties, y'all. It's not like the shit you get at like Walmart, right? Or at the bodega. And all the game and fish people were taking, pictures with it. And I mean, they're not going to kill it. They're going to relocate it. They said they're going to take it somewhere more towards Louisiana with other alligators. So
That's crazy. I would go crazy living somewhere where there's alligators and
well,
tornadoes.
they're not really supposed to be here. They're native to South Arkansas because, it's close to Louisiana, right? And but like we have some up here where I'm at in Central Arkansas. We have one big guy that comes out just whenever he wants to out of this swamp, and he
Shit.
will sit in the middle of the freaking access road to the interstate. I mean, he's probably between 8 and 9 feet.
Wow.
And the police don't mess with him. They just put a patrol car there and reroute the traffic until he's ready to go back into the swamp.
That's crazy.
Yep. Hey, school, I'm gonna tell you something, school. Why don't you download Discord Messenger there, buddy? I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna give in.
Yo, people be telling me to download that, and I be thinking about it.
Yeah, I just use the messenger part, but school. See, I used to have that stupid chat thing he told me to fucking download, and it drove me crazy. And um, so I got rid of it because he never answered anyway on it. So I told him to email me. I was like, "You want to fucking talk to me? Just email me."
Yeah, I use the Google chat because I be checking my emails like every 2 days, every 3 days sometimes.
Yeah, and see, and I'm notorious for checking my emails multiple times a day. It's a habit from work.
I don't even think about emails. I was looking for missed calls and text messages.
I hear somebody with some background noise. Do you have like an air conditioner going?
I have a big ass fan on.
Oh,
It might be me.
no problem.
It's hot as hell in this house.
Yeah, yeah, it's. I got the air on 74. Got all the fans going.
I got the air on in the other room. I don't even feel it.
Well, school. You're the only person I know that uses that. Like all of my friends on the other side of YouTube, and like Brian. Well, I don't think Brian has one, but we just use Discord Messenger. Like, yeah. So if you get a if you just Discord, I'll get you.
Think you cut out. You broke up.
I'm sorry, hon.
You broke up. You were saying
Oh,
something and you cut off.
oh, okay. I was just saying if he to school, if he decides to get a Discord messenger name, then I'll add it.
And pull up the screen. Somebody in the back.
Go to Looking Back
Oh, it's
Text,
cool. Okay. What
Waylon
up?
I don't know if you can
What up,
hear me.
cool?
and the
I
boys.
don't know if you can
What up,
hear me.
cool?
I don't know if you can
I
hear
know
me, but
that
I'm
voice.
sick. I'm really sick.
Damn.
Yeah, it's hard
Can
to
you hear
hear
me?
because of the industrial fan.
Hold on. I'm trying to take down the screen.
Can
My
you hear
bad.
me?
I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I
it's
hear
cool.
you.
Oh, my boy. I went to the library today. I had the guys playing chess, and I went up on panel with Northwoods. Took the guys to chess, a little chess tournament at the library.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah, but he got me sick. He definitely is sick. You know how the shit runs around like crazy and shit like that. Schools and houses.
Oh yeah, my boyfriend's been sick like Sunday.
I,
I mean, you would have thought he was dying. Literally.
yeah,
You would have thought he was dying.
I can't
And
speak.
he could have sounded like you, but even worse. And like I made him sleep in the spare bedroom because obviously I can't be around all those germs. And I'm like,
Yep.
I'm like living with fucking cancer and
That's,
you have a cold and you act like you're dying? So go in there and shut up. I
ah,
walked
that's funny.
I walked in there and he had a fucking hoodie on, y'all. He had this damn hoodie pulled over his head with the covers almost covering his head. You would have thought he was dying. I shit you not.
Jesus.
Damn.
Jesus. Yeah, I went there. I showed him the library. Took out Treasure Island because I work with one of the boys, his token board. You know that Amanda, obviously, token board. He works for each hour for his physical aggression for a prize, and he picks to read with me a book. We're trying to get his reading level to fifth grade, and I take lunches with him. I don't get paid actually for it. I take my lunches off, and I read Treasure Island with him. Try to do it pages each
Uh,
day.
it's the behavior chart.
Yeah, token board behavior chart by the hour. 8 to 9, 9 to 10. If he earns 5 out of 7 tokens, then he earns to read Treasure Island with me for an hour during lunch the next
Wow,
day.
his behavior must be pretty bad if you're having to do it at the hour, man.
It's insane. It's insane because most of the guys, they're like don't even have a token board. They're high functioning, but he's so physically aggressive. He's a one-on-one. Yeah, I can't. He doesn't go out in the community a lot. So I hate this, but I'm one-to-one at arm's length at all times. I sit next to him at the table, and I can bring him out sometimes. But I'm the only one in this house that they'll even trust with that. He likes chess, so that's what we did. But he got me fucking sick. No, he did.
Uh,
He's dirty. You know, he's dirty. He's dirty. He's not. His hygiene's not good. Constantly try to teach him hygiene. It's important. Uh,
does he have a visual board for the hygiene?
no,
Like,
he could speak. So like he uses like he doesn't use pecs like so the token board is pecs kind of, you know, when you take the Velcro off, but he can speak, so he just uses that as visual for his behavior. You know,
right,
it's a
but
good idea. Good idea, Amanda, what you're talking about though. I know what you're talking about. We don't use that with him. But it's not a bad
well,
idea.
what I'm getting at is you can still be verbal, and you know this, and still need visual cues. So that's all I was suggesting. So
Absolutely, absolutely. Like the token board's visual, you know. But I like what you're talking about, and it's all about programming his head to net. You got to wash your hands after we're done with this math, and you know we're doing to do this. And I try to hit him with it every like 20 minutes, then 15 minutes, then 5 minutes before, and I get results. But if I don't remind him, he won't do it. I can't get him to do it on his own. He doesn't care. Mm.
well, there's such a
He's an
disconnect
adult.
too.
Mm.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah,
and I'm working with. Okay, so I don't want to get too personal, but one of my
I know.
brothers, I have a family
Mm.
member. Okay, so I have a family member who is autistic, and she'll never
Yeah,
live in family. She's like 21 or 22. She lives with one of my brothers. And so
good for
because
him. Good for him.
yeah, him and his husband take take care of her. They have power of attorney because his sister,
Excellent.
he has a half sister on the other side. Long story short, that's her child,
Mm.
and the child was in a life skills class or a community based
Public
situation,
school,
right in
private
public school.
Catholic. Okay,
But she
public. Oh,
never. We don't do Catholic schools down here like that.
gotcha,
I lost my
gotcha.
train of thought. So
Okay, keep going. Mm. Mm.
she was not reinforcing any of the behaviors at home. Okay, that's the long story short. And so now the
Mm.
child has no skills, and so like now that she's up with them. Like we're getting her enrolled in an evaluation at Easter Seals and in their workshop, and like finally getting the Medicaid stuff going, and got her
21
to
years old.
the PCP, and like she's having some real behavior outbursts and things, and
Oh,
so they put
you're
her
not
on
kidding.
some low level meds to help with that, and so I'm trying to
Yeah,
get my brother to reprogram his brain,
yeah.
um,
Hard,
to
hard.
try to teach him, and we're going to use some visual things. Like she won't remember to. Okay, same thing. She won't brush her teeth. If you have to tell her. She won't wash her hands. Same things. The personal hygiene issues. Um,
Yeah,
Getting her to pick up her dirty clothes and putting them in the hamper. Just simple daily living things. And so we're going to work on that. I'm going to probably go up there for a week, because
good.
she's very receptive to me. Like
Okay.
he was about to pull himself off the fucking bridge the other night, and he called me,
Oh
and
yeah.
it was like 11:30, and I
Jesus.
saw it come on, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And he said, "Can you please talk to Blake?" I said, "What's going on?"
Mm-mm.
And and I said, and I had a 10-minute conversation with her, and I said, "Do you want Aunt Amanda up there? Because I can come. All I got to do is get a plane and a babysitter, okay, for the dogs." And she's like, "No, ma'am. No, ma'am." I said, "Then you need to quit giving uncles a hard time," because she calls them uncles because obviously,
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I love it.
right. And so I said, "You need to get yourself together. You understand what I'm saying to you. If you can get on your phone and you can play games and you can do all the things, I gave a whole come to Jesus meeting at 11:30 at night the other night.
Great.
So we'll see how
Because
long it lasts.
man, Amanda's coming if you don't behave. I like that. No, ma'am. I love the southern, but the politeness, even, she's 21 with autism, right? No, ma'am. I love it. It's so interesting to me.
Well,
The,
it's
mm,
wild because they're Southerners and they just happen to live in the New England area now because my
oh,
because my brother-in-law works for a Fortune
awesome.
500, and so he,
He
he
makes
gets
money.
paid a lot of
Yeah.
money, for them to live there. And so, long story short, you
Mm,
know, my brother, God bless, um, we have
Boston.
we
Boston.
have we have the same dad, but we have different mothers, and I'm going to tell you how freaky this is, y'all.
Okay.
Everybody, Brian knows this. My mother and Barbara knows this. My mother's name was Barbara. Well, his mother, my brother's mother's name is also Barbara. My mother had Alzheimer's and cancer. His mother currently has Alzheimer's, and he is taking care of her and taking care of his niece. So it's a whole fucking shit show up there.
Is his husband a diva or is his husband good, helpful?
Um, my his husband, my brother-in-law, is very quiet. Um, he's very professional. You can tell he works in a very corporate environment. Um, my brother's more of the diva.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. That's cool. But
Uh,
he's also responsible, so that's okay. Because if the other one was the diva, then it sounded like your brother take care of three people. You know what I mean? So at least his husband's a little quiet and lets him. You know what I mean? Not giving
I,
him more shit. At least taking care of two people.
right, and like my brother-in-law he has the patience to Job. He's like a saint. I tell him every day that I'm going to put him up with the Vatican for sainthood because I know how my brother can be, and so um and so I don't mind saying this. Y'all have heard me mention this before. Like, so my other brother got killed, and so
Mm,
the brother that got killed had a child,
mm,
and so my
mm.
brother and brother-in-law also adopted him, and so he's an adult now, and so him and his girlfriend live up there, because he's going for his master's degree at, I don't know what the fuck that school is.
Austin.
No, it's either in Boston or New Hampshire. It's a
Mm,
really good school up there. Is all I know. He's gonna be a
okay.
he's gonna be a speech path, and
It's great. Great.
right, and so like I couldn't. I mean, I guess I could have adopted him, but I already had an adopted son, so it's just like holy shit, my
Yeah, it's
poor
tough.
brother.
That's tough.
Yeah,
That's
so
tough. That's tough. Well,
so
I
it's
wanted to say this. Go ahead.
no, you ever see a guy in a New England area off the side of a bridge saying, call my sister Amanda, then you know who it is, who it belongs to.
Okay, got you. Got you. That's sweet. Um, so all I wanted to say was the speech path that you spoke about. When I left and went into the financial field, I had to decide, and I got into finance because I wanted to make more money at the time, and I had a dream like if I could make like enough money or be smart with investments and really like retire early, which it didn't pan out that way, but I'm doing okay on a normal retirement plan. I would wanted to open up my own chain of schools, big dreams. Like, I tried hitting stocks and
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
but so from ages one, like 11 months to 4.5 years old, speech paths. That's it. Nobody else is in the school. You can PT, OT, but 11 months. to seriously like infants till 4.5, and then they go into public school, kindergarten. Like your uh, niece might not have the behavior she has today. Like if that was there in place, I truly believe that route is good. All speech paths with all of them, focusing on helping them at that early age because God forbid she hit the wall. Some kids hit the wall and then they can't get past it. They're adults now. It's different.
Well,
And, God.
I
Mm,
I agree. I agree with that in some instances, but in this case, I know my brother's sister, and I know the environment she was raised in. She's one of four children. She's the oldest. There was chaos in the home. I'm not going to go into it, but
yeah, of course, I
she is very much
understand.
a product of an environment where there was no structure. That those
Yeah.
skills that she learned in school were never reinforced at home at any
Uh,
level. At any level, and his sister, and she's called me before, and we've had those tough conversations, and I'm like, listen, why are you down at the school in hell? Because you don't do anything they ask you to do. You
yeah,
don't
yeah,
cooperate with them. Why waste their time? And
right,
so and so
right.
had those things been in place, um I think we would have a different situation. I mean, she's not completely out of control.
Sure,
She
sure, sure.
she's at that age where she is her sexuality, I think, is coming to the
Yeah,
forefront.
that's the
and
that's the thing. That's the thing. Well said, because it's
and
tough
and
now.
and she has this thing from her brother-in-law. I don't know if she's sweet on him. I don't know what, but when I tell you she calls him 20 to 25 times a day, I'm I,
Jesus.
I'm not
See,
exaggerating.
that's the IEP. Like, you know what I mean? We're talking about calling people too much, how much time she exhibits that behavior, calling too much. But I wasn't even talking about speech paths for her because I have no clue. I couldn't be the person to ever say
Her
that.
her
But I
articulation is
just meant
good.
in general, like you know what I meant. I think that schools like that can really, really help, and also schools that really specialize in pica. So pica and speech paths at a young age because pica is huge for speech.
Yes,
It's
yes.
huge. We only have one school on Long Island, and it's my friend that we work together. I had a huge crush on her, and she did it. She did the dream. She's the fucking CEO of the first pica. And I went and cut the tape with her because she was like, we used to sit in the room, and I was like, I'm so fucking proud of you. I think those things are so big, so big.
See, things are so different down here because, like, you guys have more like Catholic schools, and you have more private
Sure.
schools, and
Yeah.
those schools that cater to those needs. Like in my state, we have like one Episcopal school. We have let me think, two other Christian academies.
Crazy, right?
So in the metro area where I live, you know,
Mm.
a
Yeah.
full collection is like 23,000 a year. That's a lot.
Oh, absolutely, hon.
And
Absolutely.
so and I don't know if you realize this. I don't know how it is in New York, but in
Yeah.
Arkansas, a private school is not required to follow an IEP.
Right there.
There has been some serious,
Private school in Arkansas.
like,
I have, I got so many questions for you.
well,
I have so many questions for you, but I can't. My fucking throat. But I want to fucking ask you so many things right now.
I say they're not required. Let
Mm,
me go back. They are required by federal law. Let me correct myself. However,
mm,
they
mm.
go around that because they can be very selective on who they allow into their school. And so we have one school in West Little Rock called Access School. It is a private school that is geared specifically towards kids with disabilities. It's very expensive. And then, of course, we have Easter seals if, a kid needs to go to school there or whatever. So,
Yeah,
um,
that's so interesting. It's such a different world, Amanda. You're the only person I've ever met in my life that's from Arkansas. I've noticed so many things since I've met you. The fucking tapes and that I watch with the 1A is it's so different. And it's cool that you're the only one I met because you're more on the left side. So you're not like a person that people would picture down there, which is a terrible thing to say, but I like it because you get the best of both worlds. You're surrounded by a lot of red, right? Sometimes, or I
oh,
don't want to ever
God,
assume.
my county is the largest, is probably the central location for Democrats. Where,
Yeah,
my county is always a blue county, but you're right. All the rural
yeah,
areas
yeah.
outside of here are very much red, and so, like, I grew up in a community that's very red, and I was always the outlier because,
Yes,
you
thank you.
know,
That's what I was trying to say.
well, and my stepdad was in public office, and he was a Democrat, and you know,
Wow, wow.
you know,
Fucking
I
interesting
lived
as fuck.
I live with I live with my mom and my stepdad, and even though I would still visit my father, who was wherever in the world, so it's kind of
Interesting,
weird.
Amanda. And then
Like,
Bill Clinton, like it's so crazy. Like,
let me put this
just
out.
powerful.
Let me put this out there. A lot of people don't understand this. For us
Mm.
to be such a red state, everyone, for the most part, supported Bill Clinton. Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
it
Has to
didn't.
be. Has to be. It didn't
Right,
make sense to me.
right,
It makes sense. It's
right.
amazing. It's testament to him. It's a testament to him. Yeah,
Right, absolutely. And so it's
it makes
interesting
sense.
how everybody was so Clinton, and we still are in a lot of ways.
You're always gonna be. There's never been another president, right, from Arkansas,
Yeah,
or has it been?
there hasn't been.
Yeah, so that's gonna just be in the fucking. Come on, man. Like it's huge, huge,
But it's
huge.
it's kind of like, I remember in the early '80s with my grandparents. Like, my grandparents were yellow dog Democrats, but everybody supported Reagan. Like, they loved Reagan.
Uh, uh,
Um,
Like Nixon too, right? With was it Goldwater and
no,
Nixon?
they never liked
Mm.
Nixon because he was a dirty rat.
But didn't
But
Nixon win so much in the country? Wasn't that a landslide? I'm saying like that. That wasn't that really bad.
uh, I'd have to
It
look. I
was.
don't remember what his
I thought the
numbers
whole
were.
country went with Nixon or some shit.
Well, the whole country
Mm.
went with Reagan, and a lot of that was
Yeah, yeah,
because of
yeah,
Hollywood.
yeah. Definitely, definitely.
Uh,
That's what made me think of Nixon because you said that. Definitely. Yeah. I thought
if you
Nixon
go
Gold.
listen, oh yeah, fuck
What?
Nixon, man, he's a piece of fucking shit.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying that he's not. I just for some reason it's in my head that I saw the map, and it was fucking a wild one with mixing Goldwater. I feel like it was a dream. I
Yeah.
don't know. I gotta look it up now. Mm. Oh, God.
Hey, Bronze, why don't you come up here, Bronze? Come up here
Hey,
and entertain us,
help me. Yeah,
Bronze
give me
Pigeon.
bronze is awesome. Give me a tag, man. It's like because I love talking to Amanda. My fucking like my guy got me so sick. Oh,
Yeah, I enjoy talking to him too, man. He's so witty and
mm,
just like
yeah.
he can tell that he grew up in an area where like there was like you had to shit talk people to survive kind of deal when you were a teenager.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Your mama joke. Mama dresses you so funny that you smell like refried beans, kind of shit.
Hell yeah. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's funny.
Yeah, if you ever come down to Little Rock, like Jay, Jonathan, he loves um all things Arkansas. I'm going to a summer institute for a week at the Clinton Library. It's for teachers, uh, specifically social studies teachers, because I do have a license in social studies.
Yeah,
Still,
that's
they call it
awesome.
social studies, but it's encompassing of all things like civics, history, American world, all the things. So economics.
Colleges still call it that too. Like community colleges up here, anyways. Like for when you get an associate's degree, you'll get like a social studies something. I've seen that. I've seen that. And middle school too, right? Amanda, seventh, eighth grade. Is that correct? Because in
Um,
high school they don't.
the licensing is different here. Every state does it different. So,
Sure.
um,
In New York, they use social studies in middle school, but in high school it's not. Global studies 9, 10. Global studies 1, 2. History 11. Criminal justice, economics semesters in senior year, and that's
see,
it.
we don't do that. So here, now they've switched it around. When I was still teaching, it was ninth grade civics, half a year Arkansas history. And then 10th grade was world, 11th grade was American, and 12th grade, that was it. You only had to have really 3 units. But
Jesus.
a lot of kids
Well,
ended up taking
actually,
like,
I take that back. I take that Jesus back. Go ahead.
a
Tell
lot of
you
kids
why.
ended up taking like their senior year, they would take psychology or they would take economics. I was trying to think what other thing we offered.
New York actually only needs fucking two for a Regents diploma history classes, which is that it's crazy to me. It's
That's
all
piss poor.
math and math and science. That's what they fucking push in New York. The honors kids takes algebra in eighth grade, and that would be the first grade that would go on your transcript for college because you don't those grades don't count. You know what I mean? Until you get to high school. I don't know if that's like that
Right.
by you,
It is here.
but honors do algebra and earth science. If you're accelerated, you take that in eighth grade, and that counts towards high school. And then they can take an AP 12th grade because they take physics in 11th grade.
Yes, I took chemistry in the 11th grade. I was going to go back though in the 8th grade. I took pre AP algebra, and then
Really?
yeah,
Oh.
and then ninth grade I took algebra 1.
Oh, you
But
took
so
pre-algebra. You took pre-AB, you said, right?
no pre
Pre-AB?
algebra. No, no
Yeah,
AP, just
pre-algebra.
pre
I thought you meant
algebra.
calculus. I thought you meant calculus. Great. So
But
pre-AP. I thought you.
my senior year, by the time
Yeah.
I got there, I took 2 units of math with the same teacher.
Mm-hmm.
I had calculus one period, and I had advanced math and trig the next period.
Oh, advanced trig. They didn't offer that. I would fucking hate that class. I took advanced algebra because I like algebra, but advanced trig would drive me nuts. Cosine, tangent, and the regular trig, it drove me crazy.
Oh,
It's
I
not
love
like it was hard. It's not that it was hard for me. It was just like you said, you loved it. I didn't enjoy it. I enjoy the truth tables and the geometric proofs and modus tollens and shit like that. Geometry. But the trig just fucking. Ugh,
oh, I fucking
I
hated
love the.
geometry.
Yeah, it's so
Fucking
funny.
theorem and postulates. Fuck
Yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah. You remember modus tollens? I
That
was
bitch
like,
made us memorize them. She made us
yeah.
memorize theorems and postulates. Fuck her.
I know. Geometric proofs. I love that for some reason. I can still do in algebraic truth table. Actually, I can't remember if truth tables was in algebra or geometry. The TFs, T conditional, T equals tree, and then
Jesus,
T
what?
implies F. So you have conditional. right? The and the or. The arrow up, the arrow down, and then the arrow right, which is implies true, false equals false. True implies false equals false. And then the bioconditional is on the bottom. That's the arrow that are on both sides, left and right. And that's true, true equals true, false, false equals true, and everything else equals false. And that's how you can figure out a tautology. You know, I
I don't remember
I
that.
I can't remember if it was algebra or if it was geometry, but that's all logic, and I fucking loved it. And I got so into it. Like, I was able to figure out if it was a tautology, like, with like 5, 6 steps right off the rip. Like, I could look at it. My mother, who's a math teacher, like, loved that. She loved that. My
I think
mother
it was
taught math for.
geometry. I think it was the geometry thing because
I think so too. Yeah, I want to look it up right now, but I could still do it right now. Like, it's still ingrained in my fucking head. I remember. Yeah,
we had a
because it's not a
calculus
geom.
song.
What'd you say?
We had a calculus song. Sine, sine, cosine, sine, tan. God, how did it go?
Tangent.
Sine,
Tangent.
sine, cosine, sine. I can't remember the rest of it. It just drives me
Sign,
crazy.
sign, everywhere is a sign. Is it off of that song? Is it like that
No,
song
it
or no?
was
Oh, the melody. Oh.
no, it was. I forget what it was off
It's
of,
tough.
but I'll tell
It's
you why
tough.
I like trigonometry the best because
Why?
so you would have
Mhm.
parabolas and all the different things, right? So you could
Fuck,
visually, I
can't
was
remember.
able to visually see and spatially see in my head that if I manipulated this one number, how it
That's
would
cool.
shift,
Yeah, yeah,
how
it's
it would
awesome.
shift,
I it's fucking
depending on what
awesome.
we were doing. And so you have to remember this was the invention of the TI,
Beautiful. I totally get it.
whatever, the calculators, right?
The
We
TI,
did all
Texas
that shit.
Instrument.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did all that
Texas.
shit by hand.
Right.
Uh, so
So tell me, it shifts in your brain, the number? Because I've never heard someone, I know what you mean. I've never thought of it like that or looked at it, but like, did it just come naturally?
yeah, it did with trig because you would have y
Awesome.
equals whatever, and you would be
Yeah.
making a parabola or whatever across the grid. And I had a really cool teacher. Her name was Miss Mobley. May she rest in peace. And
Awesome.
we're talking the days of the overhead projector, right? That's what she used. Her hands different colors at the end of the day from using the overhead, but um, she would like teach you those shortcuts to be able to know which way it was going to flip and which way it was going to move. Does that make sense?
Why is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
shoe?
yeah, yeah, yeah. And now, what'd you say, money? Was that money? I didn't want to interrupt.
Nah, I said there was two of me for a second.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, I thought you were commenting on her statement. I was like, oh, I want to hear Money's fucking comment on the fucking trigonometry. You ever
Oh, I
take
know that.
trig?
No comments. I know nothing about that.
I love you. I love you. I I couldn't. I could study it. And I got a B on it. If I really studied hard, I could have maybe got an A. But I did the least possible. If I wasn't into it, I can get a B, B plus. But like algebra, geometry, on my Regents, 97. I was like, boom, blasted through that
Got
thing.
all F's on
I got
those.
90. Yeah, 98 on my geometry. I fucking loved it. Like you love trig. And I've never heard somebody put it the way you did before. I
Well, and
don't know, man.
math is never my strong suit. I'm the history,
Yeah,
English person. Like I
yeah,
took
oh,
AP World. I took AP History and I took AP World Lit.
yeah.
So you
That's
know,
great. That's great. I would love to have taken that in high school. Do you see how, like, we don't even have those classes, man? It was all fucking. It's all bullshit. This they try to say New York's education, but it's all math and science because if I was able to take that class, I would have fucking. My mom wouldn't have got so mad. I didn't need to take a lot of courses my senior year because, like, you know what I mean? Like, minimum
We took them
graduation.
all.
What?
We took them all already.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. So you understand. So, like, my friend, he totally dropped out down to 2 periods and a half. That's all he had his senior year. Math, science, and a half a period of gym. And he didn't take, um, English. He didn't take the history. He didn't because he took them all. It was all advanced placements that he could have taken, but he didn't. He didn't want to. His senior year, he was in school for like an hour and a half, Amanda. That was it. I was like,
We
but
couldn't
I
do
couldn't
that.
do that. I couldn't do that
We
to my
couldn't do
mother
that.
because
Yeah.
yeah, you weren't allowed to. It's interesting. Yeah, if you take
Our
enough. But
school,
my mom, I only took 5 classes, so I had 4 periods off, and my mom was still a little like, "Come on, why don't you take a college course?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm chilling with the girlfriend." Like, when my girlfriend was the captain of the kick line, I want to show you the picture of her. And we had so much fun my senior year. My mom was like, "All right," but Amanda, like that's laziness, right? Like you should have been thinking of
uh,
your future. What do you think?
yeah, I was the same way. I dated the same guy in high school, but I had to be there every day anyway because first period I was on the dance team. So first period was, practice for that, and then we had practice after school. But like you couldn't, some people only needed senior English, right? So
Sure.
they
Like,
they weren't going to let you come and just take that and leave. It didn't work that way. So some
wow.
of us
Yeah.
ended up having to fill it with, like, I ended up taking home ec.
Did you take college English? You took home ec. My brother did. It, wait, go ahead. You tell yours. With the
I took home
baby? Did
ec,
you have
and
the baby?
then I took a typing class
Oh
because I needed
wow,
to know
sweet.
how to
That's
type. And we didn't have babies then. That's a new thing.
uh, my girlfriend had it, and I had a party at my house, and I woke up in the morning, and the thing was had a rope around its a tie around its neck, and it was on the fan spinning around when I woke up. I was like, "What the fuck is going on with our baby?" Like, that's what it was doing. Uh, try to imagine that, Amanda.
I never had a baby, and I don't remember them ever.
Oh God,
That
my
probably
girlfriend. She
It was probably the parenting class. There was a parenting class, and I didn't take that obviously, but in just the general home ec, like we learned to sew. I sewed a pair of shorts. Learned how to
I
cook.
love it. Sewed a pair of shorts. It's so great,
Yeah,
right?
I did. They turned out pretty good.
No, that's we did that too. We did the soccer ball. I learned how to sew the soccer ball. Well, here's a picture of Mike. I got so many old disposable camera pictures. It's fucking here she is. This is a we dated almost 6 years, her and I. Also my virginity tour. I loved her. Oh, here's
I
some
can't.
good ones. I have so many pictures, Amanda, because it's my thing. I got so many. I want to find the one in the kick line. You'll just laugh. Oh, this picture is fucking. So glad I'm looking at pictures. This is my mom, my best friend's mom who died of cancer. Fuck.
I
Show you.
wish
I'm gonna
we
key him
had.
up and I'm gonna key him
I
up
wish
and show
we
you
had
this
cell
picture.
phones back then, because all of ours were
I
over
know.
30 years, and
All right.
um, VHS tape. So a lot of that stuff my mom didn't keep.
I had the VHS-C. Do you know what that is? VHS-C. Um,
Um,
I'm gonna show you. There's Treasure Island. Yeah, this is me.
it's hard to
Come
see.
on. I know I'll get it right though. So let me get the. Hold on. I'll zoom out. I think if I. Mm,
You're the right, obviously.
yeah,
Is
yeah,
that
that's
your
me.
mom?
That's my best friend's mother who died of cancer.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
yeah. She's look at see the relationship we had. Do you see the hand? How she's great.
Yeah.
Like you could just tell that's like she's so fucking amazing.
And God
Her name was
bless her.
Barbara. Her name was Barbara.
Oh my gosh, the same as my mom.
Swear to God, yeah, I swear to God. She was a nurse in the North Shore Hospital, and she retired. And then, fucking a year after that, she died after fucking 35 years as an RN. I'm gonna find more
Hey, what?
pictures now.
Yeah.
I want to show you Christy. Oh, here I am with. This is my girlfriend after Christy. We broke up. This is Michelle, Mishi.
Uh,
Dude, how come the picture isn't? Maybe I need a
hard to
light,
tell.
right? Hold on, I think I need a light, right? Let me try that. This is Michelle. This is the one that she had to be. Yeah, that's better, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
she's a pretty girl.
that's me. That's Michelle, and then it's me. And but Christy, I dated for 6 years. Lost my virginity to her, and we were like nervous about everything. This one, Michelle, she was a little older than me, and she had a baby when she was 14. I'm not gonna get into it, but Uh, she was such a good mom. Like, she I tried to. Can you sleep over tonight? No, no, not unless my daughter's with someone else. When she wakes up, I'm in the house always, and that was her thing. Like I thought that was so like admirable.
Yeah.
Yeah, she wouldn't. I got so many
We had
pictures.
a couple girls get pregnant in high school and they kicked them out.
Mm. Did they kick them marks?
Yeah.
Is my girl Diana? This is at Mary Haven where I worked with the girl. She was a biter bad. How adorable is her face? I can't remember
Yeah.
her. I can't remember her. It was a low neurological chromosome. She doesn't have Downs. Come on, baby. I'm gonna get some good ones for you. Fuck it, we're talking about storms. Look at me in the fucking storm. We had 3 feet of snow this day. I couldn't even fucking. Here we go. Look at me, fucking walking across the thing. Yeah, look at that. Couldn't even. I had to walk out of it. Did you see it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Can't even see it. I'm wearing a fucking. Look, see me? I'm nuts. I'm wearing a t-shirt with the fucking thermal underneath it. That's it. I don't give a fuck. I never get cold.
I don't know how you people deal with
I know. It's
snow.
weird. It's weird. I just don't get. This was high school. There's Christy on the right. This was my high school girlfriend that I was talking about. And then all wrapped up, junior prom, beers on the table. She's 15 here. I'm sick. Oh, actually, I'm 17. She's 16. That's her on the right.
That's you on the right?
No, that's my girlfriend on the right, Christy.
Oh, okay.
And then that's their two best friends. I don't know. I got so many, Amanda. Is Bronsberg coming up here? No.
I haven't seen him type anymore. Everybody's kind of disappeared, so it's 3:13 here, so I'm fixing to hit the hay.
Oh, okay, okay. You would. Oh, look at this one. Last one. Last one. Ready? I'm in college here. I'm in college. I'm a freshman in college. I pledged the fraternity already, right away. Amanda, you probably not surprised. First semester, freshman year, 3 weeks in. I'm like, I'm pledging the fraternity. And my brother comes up to visit me. That's me on the left. And my brother's doing a keg stand on the right. Like I literally, and look at
I
my face.
see it.
And I'm giving him the what?
Oh my gosh, it's upside down.
Real? Oh, okay. Hold on. Sorry. Last picture. Come on. There we go. Okay. Right. It's so difficult to
I
do,
saw
man.
somebody drinking out of
Okay, got it. Look at my
there
face
you
on the
go.
left. Look at my face on the left, Amanda. See
Oh
it?
my god.
Tongue out, and that's my little brother visiting me. They used to call him number two. He's just like me with the cutoff.
So
Fucking
let me
face.
guess, like I see you being like a Sigma Nu or something or a
I
Pi Kappa.
was, I was Ronald Reagan. Cheek. Tau Kappa Epsilon. Fucking, you know, it was crazy. They're all different in different schools, but we were fucking brutal. We were like athletic dirtbags, really. Um,
I was a Kyo.
oh, you were a sorority too? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's so funny. Oh man, I did a lot of coke in college.
Oh yeah, we didn't didn't do
I
any of that.
That's what people talk about today. Like I'm 42, people talk about blow, and I'm like, yo, if I tried to do like blow today, I'd be fucking. I couldn't get out of bed the next day. You know, I'm 42. Like shit's got to end eventually. Like I, I hit like 28. You know, a couple of my friends started getting married, and I had a couple party nights. You know, did a couple lines here and then. I'm like, I'm done. You know, this is over.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sure.
you gotta grow up, get in trouble, and it's ridiculous.
I
Uh,
mean, people around me, maybe. I mean, mostly the only thing I ever physically saw was alcohol, and I wasn't a
really,
big I wasn't a big drinker,
I'm not
so
surprised. But you didn't ever do any at all, like any
no.
cocaine or. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. You're healthy. Healthy. You know what's sad? Actually, I don't even. I hate talking about it, but you didn't do. You took such good care of yourself, and you know what I was gonna say next. I'm not gonna even use the word, but it's just sad. You know, like
Yeah, I mean, like I did. What's crazy is, I mean, I've had injuries obviously since the military and other things, but like I did everything right. Like I
oh
wasn't a
no,
drinker. I didn't use drugs. I
you
didn't
really
smoke
did.
pot.
Never been arrested, right? You
Never
found.
been arrested.
Good girl. It's some
I mean,
bullshit. It's wrong.
and here I am, and I'm just like,
It's so wrong. It's just
fuck.
such bullshit, you know? Here's an adorable picture of Christy when she cut her hair. Take a look. Look at that face. I loved her a bunch. And then she cut it. Oh, so cute. The blonde
Where's
thing.
she at now?
So she is, she got an RN. Listen, I took the job at the Catholic school as per diem when I was a freshman in college, and then I took the full time job after college. And she took the job there at the place, and then we broke up. And then I started dating Mishi. That's Mish at the same place. So all three of us worked there.
Oh, that's
It's
not
her.
good.
Yeah, and her and I dated 6 years. This is the one you said was good looking. She's sleeping in my bed. She
Pretty.
was, yeah, she was, and and it was Christy kind of like, she liked to hook up with me afterwards. And then when I got me, you know how anybody is. She was a little jealous at points, and then she got a boyfriend, and fucking, we still, I can text her right now, but she works at a place called, it's not a developmental, it's mental. Pilgrim State Psychiatric Institute Center. And she works with people that are locked in crazy. And she's an RN, and she's fucking unbelievable at her fucking job. She works with not developmentally disabled, mentally insane.
Right, mentally ill,
Yeah,
like my.
yeah, ill is the right word. You're absolutely right.
Well, I'm gonna jump down. Many thanks for having the panel. It's good to
Yeah,
talk to
Amanda,
people.
I have
All
I
right.
really, it hurts to speak, but I really enjoy speaking with you, and like you could hear me, it made me not hurt. So I will tell
Oh,
you
thank
this. I'll tell you this
you.
before I go. I was disappointed in your boy. I really thought when I told him exactly what it was, and he would be like, "Oh, cool! I never thought of that." And he comes back and says the exact same thing to me 5 minutes after, and I just dropped and I said, "Okay, bud, it's all about helping people."
Well,
I
you got
gave
to
it
take
up.
that with him.
Yeah,
I
I
ain't
know.
getting into there with that bullshit. But what I was going to tell you is, you need to gargle with some warm salt water, and that will help your
Oh,
throat.
thank you. I thought you were gonna tell me about Brian, and you're such a good person. I'm gonna do that right now. I do just
Yeah,
put salt
yeah,
water. I never use regular salt. Do I just use regular salt and put it in water?
yeah. Just put a little bit of water, hot water. I mean, don't burn yourself, but
Such a good
Warm.
person, Amanda. You hear this money? Like she's like, she's like, fuck the drama. Take care of yourself. You're so sweet.
See,
Yeah,
we good
I
people
think
on here.
Yeah,
wrong.
you really are. You're so smart. I love, and I'm gonna do that, Amanda. And I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna bring it to the new boss. I transferred. I don't even know if you know the whole story about what happened to me at work. I don't know if you heard about what happened to me, but the kid broke his arm. Did you know anything about that? I'm not gonna get into it now, but every
No.
Money knows. I talked to him, and Money, you know about that. And that's
Yeah, I
why,
heard.
yeah, and you know, it's like me being in the cop situation, same thing. So I just got transferred to the new place, Money, Amanda, and it's the new boy that I'm working with the chest today. It's great. So, man, I'm not
So
gonna,
they you for they made what?
man, you're great, Amanda.
Huh?
You're great. I couldn't hear you. You broke up, so I just said
Oh,
you're
well,
great.
that's Money's fan. I said so. Basically, they blamed you for the young man's arm.
No, no, not at all. They didn't blame me at all. I never do anything like bad or wrong when it comes to that.
Of
I
course
am,
not. I'm not
yeah,
suggesting that, but I'm
I
saying
know.
sometimes
Mm,
administrators and or directors will do
yeah,
that bullshit.
no. So this is what happened. Uh, we took him down in a two PT at Safety Crisis Intervention Prevention, and the guy botched it so bad next to me on my partner, and he did it on purpose. He drove him into the ground. He broke his left arm, and then the girl that lays over the knees in a 3PS, a three-person supine. The kid, they had to call the police. The police came there, made it worse. Then the emergency services came there, and then it started. The manager came who backed me, but the district manager came, brought me into the room, and was like, "This is the report." And I was like, "That's not what happened." And he's like, "You know how it works." And I was like, "I'll talk to you tomorrow." I got with the girl, and I was like, "I'm not doing it." And she goes, "What?" She goes, "He could get up on criminal charges." I'm like, "I don't want him to be on criminal charges, but he cannot be in this field anymore." He took him down, and I looked at his face, and he was biting his bottom lip. He was enjoying putting him through pain, and this boy will die because of this, or he'll kill someone later on. So uh, nobody would speak to me or the girl. It was like a cop when you get blackballed at the house, except for my manager. She's like, "It's going to take 2 weeks, but we're going to have you out." And it took a little longer, but that's the bottom line. That they wouldn't speak to me, they wouldn't look at me or her. It was
Well,
horrible at
got
work.
fired
What?
was the guy that broke
Oh,
the.
he's gone. He's gone. He's not fired yet, but he's already indefinitely suspended, and they're talking about criminal charges, which it's not going to happen. But he's getting terminated. He's just collecting the money. They're going to do the thing. They're going to do the IA investigation, and they'll protect him. And I don't have to do anything about that at all because it's already over. But yes, he's gone. And I looked at the district manager, and I was like, I don't care, man. I'm 42 now. I've been through this. I know what you're talking to me about. I've signed false reports when it's not bad, but this kid's arm is broken. And I've had kids that have died before. I told you that, Money, and I put the article in the chat about, because I never lie. My kid that died from the police, he hit him in the head with the fucking baton. Fucking kid was a self-injurious behavior. He was hitting himself, and the police officer tried to handcuff him. And everyone is like, "You can't do that to him. Let us deal with him. We don't need you here." SIB, and he put him in fucking handcuffs. It was just a mess, and he died. He ended up dying. So fucked up. The cop was like, "Excuse me." Oh, I fucking got so angry. But yeah, Amanda, like I said, I can't do Discord because it's not that I can't do it. It's gonna open. It's just a new thing. The Google Chat, like Money's talking about. I like that. You're right. I didn't answer a lot of the texts because I'm at work, but I use it for the phone too if somebody wants to talk. But I'm not gonna ever bother you with it because I asked you so many times. Mm, mm.
Sorry, I have a former student. She's 23 and she's missing.
Jesus
And so
Christ. She's
I was
mentally disabled?
yeah,
Oh my God.
she's disabled and I
Phys-
believe she hears voices.
oh
So
my God. Is she physically disabled too? Like, does she need?
well, not really. It's
Oh,
more mental. So
okay.
and it's a very long story, but long story
Yep.
short, she's missing. And so I put something out on the police department page under the thing telling her to please come back.
Yeah.
You know, that she can contact me. I'll come get her. It doesn't
Oh,
matter. So,
Amanda,
um,
why did she do it? Why is she missing? Just why you
we
think?
don't. I
Why
don't
you
know.
think? Just why you think? Like like
I seriously don't know. I haven't spoken to her mother. I mean,
okay.
her mother did speak to me on the police department page, but we haven't physically spoken. So,
Gotcha. Oh, that's dangerous. And if a cop gets in with her, it's even worse for her because they do not know how to handle situations. They're gonna treat her like she's a normal fucking, just off the block. They have no fucking empathy. They don't. They've lost the ability to feel empathetic because of the. They can't do it. They can't do it. So
right,
uh,
right.
I hope
So,
that
just say a prayer, send good
I
life,
will.
and she'll be found.
Promise. I promise I will. I promise. Amanda, thank you so much for everything tonight. You made my night. I got into a nasty little fight before, and I feel like shit. And you made my night. Thank you.
You're welcome. Get some rest, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon.
I'll talk
All
to you
right,
soon, and
later,
I'll let you
Amanda.
know how your idea goes with the prompts, verbal proofs. I promise you, I'll bring that up.
Okay.
Thank you. Good morning,
Bye bye.
Amanda. Fucking love that shit. Money. That's my
Well,
wheelhouse, right? You were probably like, I'm sorry, right? You're probably like, what the fuck are these two talking about? It's like
nah, yeah, good. That's what I open up the panels for y'all
my
to talk.
shit. That's my
Y'all know I'm
shit.
quiet. I don't say too much.
Nah, it's all
That's
good,
why I
bro.
pay for stream y'all for everybody to come up and chop it up.
I say too much, man.
The
I say
people in
too
the
much.
block party is welcome here.
All about knowledge. You see, like the verbal prompts I was talking about, like that could change his life. And I that's why I'm always teachable. And I got so upset with BK, yesterday, man. I got so upset with him. I was like, no one can ever teach you anything, everything. And he's so nasty to me. And all I do is try to fucking. We were talking about supplicate. You ever heard of supplicate?
I don't think so.
No, Supplicates is really great for opiate. My cousin, big problem, and Supplicate is one of two injections for heavy opiate with withdrawals and addiction.
Like a
And
methadone.
correct. So methadone they usually don't inject, but you're right. So
Yeah,
methadone's one way, and you can take the liquid usually. That's what you talk.
yeah.
The other side is Suboxone, right? Starting with the
Okay.
pills, Suboxone, right?
Yeah,
And Supplicate is the Suboxone Supplicate. It's got the same font, and it's buprenorphine. So Suboxone has buprenorphine and naloxone in it. And if you listen to the panel yesterday, I said about the Supplicate, and Brian K's like, he is absolutely false. And I looked at it and I was like, Brian, I'm gonna just tell you once, bro, because I know you're not gonna look up what I put in there, the facts. You're just gonna go off and you're just gonna say, more than like a lot of doctors, which I tell you you do. And he did. So I was like, look at Supplicate. And I say, this is what I say exactly, money. I go, Supplicate has buprenorphine in it, but not naloxone. Vivitrol, which you're talking about, Brian, has naloxone in it, not buprenorphine. And I know when I'm saying that, he's not even listening to me. He's researching what I said. And I know he never heard of Supplicate because 5 minutes later, what does he do? He writes in the chat, school, Supplicate is not Suboxone. It only has buprenorphine in it. And I just was like, okay, like, no problem, buddy. Like, you're saying exactly what I just said. Like, and he gets so nasty with that because he's just scared to look like uneducated, and he's not. He's so intelligent. Like, I tell him that
I know he
all
is a
the time.
smart guy. I be
He's
reading a
so
lot of this thing
smart.
drops like that.
He's so smart, and I tell him that all the time. And then he's like, hey, you think I'm dumb? I'm like, I said the opposite, BK, man. But you always have to remain teachable, money. You can learn from anybody at any
You can always
time,
learn from
But
somebody.
like with Amanda, like I could act, that's my student she's never even met. And I could act like, oh no, that wouldn't have worked, the visual cues. But I never thought of it. And I was like, you know what? I want to fucking try it tomorrow. Let's see if it helps this fucking, If I tried to do that with BK, blah, 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 blah. I get so upset. I'm like, not upset, but you know what I mean. Like, I gotta
Yeah,
respect him. He just, yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks. The sign of getting older and being humble, money, is being able to admit when you're wrong or being able to admit that somebody else is teaching you. That's the
yeah. I
biggest problem
always
with the
admit
cops.
when I'm wrong.
Yeah, yeah, I hear you, bro. Now, like a cop says, "Oh, you're gonna teach me about my job," and I tell a cop, "Listen, I'm not saying I know more about the law than you, but don't you think it's possible that I know one law that you don't? Just one, sir. You know what I mean? Like maybe I tell you one case that you didn't know. Like, is that possible, sir? No. You know, like
They don't want
so
to hear that.
stupid. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Yo, Barbara, I gotta talk to you, man. I gotta talk to you, Barbara.
Drop my email in the back too and shit. I had told Christina to send it to you. I don't know if she did.
I got your computer. I got fucking 3 computers. You gotta fucking meet me, man. I just
You
wanna
said
hand
three
this thing to
computers,
you.
man.
What?
Shit, I definitely meet up with you. I throw you something. I throw you some
It's
bread.
it's free. You don't even have to. I don't care. It's free. I just hand it to you. It's done. My dad cleaned
Right.
it all out, and I got a monitor for you if you want. I got everything. Just have it. You know, I sell that shit. I do so much shit. Barbara always like, he's got 5 jobs. You know, I sell
Yeah, I
fucking
know you be
anything I can
busy.
on this side. Yeah, I sell anything I can on the side. Computers, fucking work. You know what I mean? 401k, my stock market. I don't have a big portfolio, but I'm always trying to. I tried so hard to hit it big money when I was, I never had kids, so I dropped like 10 grand. I'd be like 26, and I'd take 10 grand. It took me a while to save it, and I'd blow it all on the stock market because I'd try to hit something big, so I could
Yeah.
retire early, and I'd fucking lose it all, like.
I got no kids either. I've blown so much money in my life, but I didn't know about investing. The money I blew is just gone.
Government doesn't want us to know. If I started my Roth IRA when I was 18, not 28, I'd have an extra $1 million when I'm
You
63.
probably would have
Because
been
I'm gonna
rich,
have
sure.
like two. I'm gonna have 2 million. I'll have 2 million to when I'm 63, 64. I'll have, but that's how you gotta live off it till you're 85. You know what I mean? That shit goes, man. Like two
It's
thousand
not too
dollars a
late for me to
month.
learn about that. I need to get into that.
Roth IRA money. It just you should open it and then you take your bank, your pay stub, and it'll go into it automatically. And then you're in New York, so
You
I
need
know a
pay
lot about it.
stubs?
And then when you retire, you just fucking free, no taxes, nothing, bro.
That's official.
My brother opened the Roth IRA for his kid when she was born, bro. When she was born, he did it. Now,
That kid is gonna be set.
bro, he said straight up, he's like, I'm gonna buy her first car. Straight up. She like as long as she's not a fucking alien, but with the Roth IRA, I'm gonna teach her. She's gonna get a job in high school, and I'm gonna teach her the savings to put it into it. Like, and that's cool, man. And he goes
Yeah.
After that first car, I ain't buying her no more shit. I'm like, hell yeah, you know what I mean. If she
You on
needs
own
something,
after that. Or they on their own after
yeah,
that.
yeah. I knew Jenny was going to get on your nerve. I know, Barbara. I know. And you're so smart because I read all those fucking chats later, and I'm like, oh, look at she's warning me. If I read this, I would have fucking. Barbara knows me so well. She's like, you starting to go, and I'm like, fuck. And I went nuts, and I had such a horrible fucking. I got home from work. I was sick, and then I couldn't get the thing to work, so I couldn't hear anybody, and it was talking over everyone. Thank God for Barbara.
Barbara holds it down.
Fucking, she's got a brain. She's the beast. Barbara the beast. Barbara, it was so cool to see you in David NY, and he gave me a shout out, like, because of you. When I said I'm there because of Barbara last time, so he gave me a shout out today. School, what's up? I got to talk to him. And did you hear what happened, money? Or no?
Yeah, he got locked up. That's fucked up.
Yeah, we all called. I called. They
I
took
didn't
the
get no
phone off the
answer.
hook.
I called the 13th precinct. I ain't getting no
Oh, good
answer.
for you. Good for you. Thank you, Barbara called. Good.
You know, I'll
Thank
be
you for
on
doing
point
that.
with that.
He's like Summer to me. They're the real deal. Those he's fucking.
I
I
do my
really
part
like
to help
Dave.
out everybody.
You do, because that's what it's about, man. I ain't an auditor, but I'll try to do anything I can, that little cog, to help history change
Yeah, I'm
for
not
the
an
better.
auditor. I don't got the
No.
patience to do that all the time to go out and do that.
Did you ever try it once? Because I don't want to be an auditor ever, but I always, it's always good to try once because you can get a feeling of what it's like. And people are like, oh, then you'll get better. And I'm like, you don't understand. I never had any to do it, but I wanted to
I
feel
tried,
that.
but it wasn't successful. I went
I
in
got so
confident
scared.
and everything in my mind. I knew what to say and I knew everything. And in the
Yeah,
video when I did it, it's like my mind is blank. I ain't know what the hell. I fucked up. It
me too. Me
wasn't
too.
really an audit, but
Me
I just
too.
tried to do the recording the cops. I got locked up and I came
Yeah,
home to
cop
pick up my
watch.
property. No, it was like
Yeah,
just
me
to
too.
pick up my
Cop watch.
property. I came home from the booking, yeah, cop
Oh,
watch.
gotcha,
And I went to
gotcha,
pick up my
gotcha.
property, but I figured let me record it because these motherfuckers are dirty as hell.
Yeah, that's
And in my
cool.
mind, I had everything set up how to do it from watching all these auditing videos. And then when I got in there, it's like shit was different. Couldn't do it. I said, yo, this is not for me.
Well said, money. Well said. Me too. I did it just to feel that experience, and my heart started racing, and it was so hard. And the cops pick up on that stutter. It's so funny how it's the stutter.
They
If
smell
somebody
that fear.
stutters,
They took advantage.
I really like Northwood's panel a lot. I really enjoy it a lot.
I'll be listening throughout the day. If you be live
Yeah,
most of the day, I'm always in there.
yeah, I really like it, man. I like those two, and they are fucking First Amendment through and through. He likes me to present it.
Yeah, I like how
But
you do the
yeah,
presenting videos.
you're right. You're right, Barbara. You're right, Barbara. What we got here? Athens, you're smart, but respect to elders. BK is official tissue. Yeah, I know. Straight up, straight up, straight up. I know. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. You know, if I said that, told the story, you know that I'm being honest about it. He was just wrong in that situation, and I could tell he never heard of what I said, and he didn't want to act like I taught him something. But yeah, that's why I didn't give him a hard time, Barbara. I learned that from you. I did not get upset. I just emailed Amanda and vented to her, and she helped me. Like I didn't give him any shit, Barbara. I said, "Yep, we're all here to learn," and that was it. I didn't even go, and he still had to bitch like four more messages. I didn't say one thing. We just kept going.
I didn't see that,
You're right.
so I can't say nothing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's just simple. I say it, and then he doesn't listen, and then he says the exact same thing I say 5 minutes later, and I just said, "Okay." But I love him. I love him. I got respect for him. He's intelligent,
He a
and
legend
I
on these
learned so
YouTube
much
streets
from.
too. He been around for a while. I
Yep.
think he said like
Absolutely.
10 years or some shit.
Yeah. Nah, it's amazing. He
I've been
always
on
just when
YouTube
I
since the
try to.
beginning, but I never had a channel. I used to watch
Yeah.
videos.
Yeah, I couldn't believe how long you've been around because
Or
I went to Money Fort. I went to Money Fort. Oh, give me 1 sec. I gotta pee fast. I gotta get off this. Give me a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
go ahead. For the little lurkers in the chat, man, your fingers work. Click that link and pull up. Don't leave us sitting here. Pull up, top it up, come smoke. You ready now?
That's really nice of you to say, Raphael. Say, yeah, I'm sick. You can hear it. One of my, I call them students, kids, guys. But he got me sick bad. I knew it. He's dirty, and I tried to. I was fine over with there, and then I got hit hard with it before I came on here. I took a shower, and I was fucking. My throat hurts right now. I'm gonna do the salt
Yeah,
thing.
you sounded bad when you first came up.
She, he really. I went on into the library on Northwood's panel. I showed everybody the library and everything, and I fucking knew it was bad. It hurts. It hurts.
Or do the saltwater thing, like Amanda said. I've heard that before.
I gotta read all these chats. Great. Hey, AJ is hey money and all in the chat. Where's AJ from?
I think he comes from Aussie's channel, Aussie Nathan.
Oh, okay, cool, cool. Aussie fucker. Yeah, Aussie fucker. Tally,
Yeah, I love the
Tally's
way the
here.
Australian people curse people out. You fucking cunt. The way they say that shit.
Yeah. Oh, here's Brian King. Oh shit! I hope he didn't hear me.
What up, BK?
What up, BK? Respect, Marcy. I'm alive, but I'm really concerned how Crystal thinks of you today. You talk about Crystal Marie? Yeah, that was insanity. My
Oh, Barbara
peeps,
trying to
that
get lit too.
bro.
I
I
got a bottle.
I
I'm gonna
fucking.
order one.
Oh, Barbara,
Why
Ellie,
not?
did you see? Did you see the label he made me, Barbara? I ordered it. Did you see the label, Barbara? He made me dynamite.
Let me look through my pictures. He made my label too. I'm gonna
I'm
put
gonna
his
put it in the avatar. Put it in my avatar.
I don't want to put his email in the front chat. Barbara, just pull up in the back. I won't bring you up, but I put his email in the back chat.
Fucking shit hurts. My
Yeah,
shit
I don't want to blow
hurts.
him up. Have people hitting him up.
My shit hurts, man. Oh, yeah, I only got about a minute left here. I'm gonna play some chess and then go to sleep.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna knock out soon for a while.
I wanted to play Apollo, man. Apollo got a good rating on chess. I'm right near him, but I want to play him so bad. He's
Oh,
fucking
Apollo.
up. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in a while because all the shit that happened, but I'm kind
I
of good
haven't
off
talked to
him
any of them in a
nowadays.
while.
I know that was so fucked up that I was there that day. Was that the last time you were there that day?
That was the last time I went up, and now I'm
Yeah, I
blocked
was
in
right
chat.
in there.
Can't write nothing. On like
I
five
was
out of
there,
the
man.
7 channels, I'm blocked in all the comments, and I don't write nothing
I was
crazy compared to all the people that write
running.
crazy. That's why
That's
he
why
pissed me
Eli's a
off.
liar.
Like, yo, he's a fucking clown. I mean, I got
He's a
no problem
liar.
with him, but he's fucked up. Like, why am I
He's
blocked on the
lying.
Freedom of Speech channel for asking Bruno, did you really shit yourself? And all of a sudden,
He's
I'm
a
blocked.
liar.
And now
He's
on
a
like
liar.
5 out of his 7 channels, I go to write in the chat, nobody responds. I'm like, hold on, I'm blocked on all these accounts? This is crazy.
Time in there. It was me, Apollo, and Chris. I can't
The people
remember
he
who
leaves up
else.
there are wild out, and then the people he blocks, so don't make no sense to me. Then
And we had
again, in
such a
my
great time. We were
channel,
talking.
I can't complain.
Yep, we were talking about all the different orders of money, and then this is what happened. I wanted to say sorry to Brian, and I was like, "I'm sorry, man." I'm like, let's honestly fucking squash it," because I acted like a child afterwards. Like I thought you were gonna chill, but you didn't, and I didn't. So let's done. And then that is a man trying to squash a beef with another man, and all I said was, "Is pull up to the ish. I'm heading over there now," and that means in the chat say hello. I'm not. He's not on the panel. You know what I mean? He could easily be in both at the same time, or just say hello. That's all I said after 3 hours of content, and that's the 100% the truth. And that hurt. I said, "You blocked me because I said pull up to the ish." It's Brian King. Like he can be in both. Like how can you? The first thing he thinks of is he's promoting someone else's panel, not two guys settling a beef, and that's not a leader I can follow, man. And he don't care. So it's not like I'm special to him. So he don't care either. Except for you know what, money. 2 weeks before that, he came up on the panel and was like, "School, can you come to the new studio that's on there and you can see it?" And he goes, "I'd like you to come in and meet." And I was like, "I don't know about being all on the panel on the faced up because I don't know who's gonna be there." He's like, "It's a surprise." I said, "Absolutely not. You ain't fucking." gonna have me up there with drama, you know, like everyone, you ain't telling me who's gonna be there. I'm there to fucking, you know what I mean, bro? Sounds like some fucking bullshit, right?
Oh shit, I was talking. I was on mute. I'm a dick. I wouldn't try to be in person with a whole bunch of crazy people. Because
You
in
won't tell
person,
me
I
who it
might react
was.
to hit somebody, but online, I'm not gonna get mad.
How
Not,
can you not tell me who it's gonna be? That means you're gonna surprise me. What? Someone's gonna scream, and I'm gonna look like a no fucking
yeah, I
way.
don't trust that shit. We gonna turn that studio into a boxing ring, depending on who it is.
He sounded so. I was trying to wait and see if David is getting. Yeah, I already so good. I want to do two. My head, my throat. Oh
I'm
my,
about to
the
try to call the
fucking.
precinct again.
Hey, what's the number? I'll call right now on my other phone. What's the
Oh
number?
yeah, cool. I'll drop you the number. Hold on. I'll put it in the front tag.
You just read it. Just read it. Just read it. I'm
All
on my
right, hold
phone.
on.
I got the dial up.
All right,
My other one.
let me go to my recent
What's that?
calls.
Yeah. You just look at it when you got it and just read it. I'm gonna
212
tile it right. Mm-hmm.
212 477
Mm-hmm.
7411.
Thank you.
Of the New York City Police Department.
If
And
you
if they
hear
do
police
answer, just mute it when
department,
you say his name.
police department. Even the AI's got their fucking accent.
Or select from the following options. For the report number, press 1. For the detective squad, press 2. For community affairs, press
Hey, what should I say exactly?
Say I'm calling for information on my cousin,
Yeah.
and just
And then
say
what?
mute his name when you say it and shit. I guess that's considered doxing people.
I can't say
I
his
know he
last
put
name
the
though
name
because
out there, but I don't know how many
I
people
can't
know
do
it.
that. I can't do that. I can't say his name on this live like this.
That's what I'm
I
saying. Just
can't.
mute it. Say I'm calling about my cousin and or about my friend. Say
I
cousin or
can't think of his
family.
last. I
Somebody.
can't think of his. I can't think of his last name though because I didn't
I'm
answer
gonna
it.
put it in the
David.
back. I don't want to violate.
All right.
I'm not one of those
Yeah.
people.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I'm
Fucking
calling for
stomach.
information on my cousin or brother you picked up earlier today.
Okay. I'm gonna try. Redial. Got you.
I'm pretty sure
I
I've
can
heard
like.
him say his real name in one of his
Okay.
lives.
Got you. I'm gonna try here.
If you have an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Fuck.
No shit. If you have an emergency.
You may call
I didn't
311.
get to see how he got arrested. It's, vicious.
Press
Let me pick up your volume. Or you mute it. Just try to unmute so we can hear what bullshit they say. Just mute when you say his name.
Always hit *6 7 if you don't have a trap. Phone.
Fucking pigs is dirty, yo. They gotta be stopped.
Did he get released? Because he's definitely was. Yeah. Please, I just have one question. Appreciate what you do. Was that someone under that name arrested earlier today in your place? That's all I wanted to know then.
Um, he down transport to the downtown.
Okay, could I have the number, please?
Just go to the Google the Manhattan core number. They will
Sir,
write
sir, I'm physically disabled. I'm just asking for a little help. I mean that. I appreciate. I can't. Sir, I appreciate your help. I just can't do that. Can you just give me the number, please, sir?
Could you hold on 1 second?
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Mm, fuck that. See?
They
Oh
never want to
shit!
do what they supposed to do, yo.
Always gotta lie and beg and
Always.
compliment. Always bullshit. You heard that shit? He said he never got arrested and went to this place.
They full of shit.
I wonder if he's never gonna pick up. This happens all the time. Round and round. They fucking hate us. It's such a disconnect, man. All about psychology to me, man. Cultural psychology.
You more calm too. The way you talk, more proper and professional. They be hanging up
Yeah,
on me because I get crazy and I
yeah.
get aggressive
I hate it.
sometimes.
Yeah, because you can't get. I'm a salesman. I'm like people. You just can't get what you want. You gotta lie and be a person that you despise. You know, that's what I have to do. I have to be a person that I hate to do it.
Or
I said, thank you,
it'd
sir.
be hard for
I
me to
said, I
do that.
called earlier today. I lied. I said, I called earlier today. I spoke to the nice gentleman. He told me he's in there, and I really appreciate you taking care of him. You know, we have police officers in the family. Just fucking all bullshit. And so, he's not going to pick up. He ain't going to pick up. He
They
might
gonna
have
leave
went to
you
the
alone.
hospital. Right? Bellevue? Do you think Bellevue, Barbara? I could try Bellevue. I could try,
Yeah,
which
somebody
hospital you
said
think?
Bellevue.
What else, Barbara? I know you got shit. Anything you can, just,
We got somebody in the back. Let me bring the screen up. See who it is.
oh, that's cool. I can't talk. Stomach.
Isaac Spirit. He got his camera on, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna bring you up,
Hey,
man.
Isaac.
What
Hey,
up,
Isaac.
Isaac?
You
Much love. Much
never,
love. What's good?
you never met him? You never met him?
I know.
No, I never
When
been here before. I think it's the first time I've seen it.
You got your
you show
camera
him
up,
your face,
so we
I'm
can
gonna
see
bring
your
the
face
screen
once,
down.
and then you can
You look trusted because he
bring
got
him
his
up.
camera on. What up, Isaac?
Oh, he's right there. Oh,
What's
that's
up?
cool. Yeah, no
Yeah, I
problem.
could turn
Yeah.
it off. Is that better? I could turn it off.
No, no, anything. No, no, it's completely up to you. So,
Yeah,
no, this
I
is
don't know.
my
It gives
show.
me like that perspective, like I'm a real human.
No.
I'm here. Kind of.
Yeah, I
It
usually
changes
tell
my
people to turn
mindset.
the camera
All
on, make
right.
sure they're real. Well, you good. You can
Yeah,
turn it off if you want.
yeah. Okay, I'll just I might as well. But yeah, just to show you I'm real. Yeah, I don't even know. I didn't pay attention to anything. I just kind of like to meet people, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Two
I
two
just
five.
I have no idea.
It's 212
225.
225
551.
Hold on, man.
1551. Wait, can you tell me what
Let him
precinct it
get
is
this
or
number real
hospital?
quick.
Oh, it's 13 precinct. Thank you.
No, 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 no. You fucking hung up. I know I was calling the 13th precinct. I was asking what number were you giving me? He hung right up on me. He
What are you
hate
trying to
us.
tap into?
Uh, it's kind of a long story. I'm sick, but money can. It's nothing like a secret. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just, you can hear my voice, and I'm calling the cops right now for someone. I ain't being rude to you at all. And
Oh,
also,
cool.
Isaac,
No.
I would never tell you to, if you want to cam up or cam down. It's just, there's one rule when you come in, we want to see the face. Just so one time, and people would just cam up, not in front of everything, just to money, and then so he knows who you are. So when you come back, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I
Yeah,
usually do, but it's just I usually like to when other people do. It's like if I'm the only one, it's kind of like, well, what's the
up to
it's like
you. It's up to you. Up
I
to you,
it's like
bro.
more of an introspective state. You see yourself, it gives you a different mindset of like, oh,
I
I'm really here.
agree. You sound like a psychology philosophical guy. That's my shit.
Yeah,
So
yeah, much so, much
yeah.
so.
Oh boy, money. I might have a fucking friend.
Cool.
Like that,
Barbara,
man.
I think he's
So
at
what?
Bellevue.
Oh yeah, no.
All right.
At first, I thought you guys were like calling like some prank or something.
No, David.
Oh
David.
no.
David. My friend is a big activist, and he was arrested today. That was it. I'm just trying to call and see how he was doing
Oh
at the
man, I feel it.
P Diddy
I feel
shit.
you.
P Diddy shit. New York City's wild. Where
Yeah,
you from? What
some
state?
bullshit for
What
sure.
region? You from
Journalist,
East? You from Canada? Are you from United States? You from?
Cali,
You don't have to
Cali.
tell. Oh, another fucking Cali motherfucker.
Okay.
South
Yeah, I ain't hiding.
Central.
I got nothing to
San
hide here.
Diego. San Diego's so beautiful, man.
All my shit's online. It's all on it's all straight.
Skateboard? You skateboard? You
I
snowboard?
grew up skateboarding from like 7 to like 23. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
I
That's my
got good,
shit
man. I
right there.
mastered that bitch like a ninja.
I'm a snowboarder. I'm a snowboarder.
I feel it.
I'm a
I
A
mastered
driver
that shit
long,
coach
pretty
for
good too.
too.
What's
a
that?
longboard.
Uh, yeah, once you
What'd you say,
find that
money?
balance, you find that flow, it doesn't matter what sport you do. It's like that inner instinct that like this is it. That feeling you balanced it, you learned it, and you could master like you could have fun with it. Once you learn the balance.
Snowboarding for me. I like what you said there. Snowboarding for me. I have this release. It's this fucking high, like I'm on cocaine or these drugs that make you
Yes.
all fucking high like crazy. I don't need
Oh
any
my
drugs.
god.
I look on the mountain and I fucking my favorite skateboarder is Christian Asoy and like Rodney Mullen. I love because that's how I am with a snowboarder. Rodney
Yeah.
Mullen. He skateboards at nighttime, like 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. No cameras, just love being out there in the dark by himself. And he's I love that dude, man.
Yep. Christian Nasoy is
Kelly's
definitely
fuck.
top five for sure. For
He's
my
fuck.
favorite too.
He got fucked so bad. People have no clue how like fucked up his life was because of that. He got arrested right before that first X Games. Like, do you know how different his life would have been if he didn't get arrested with all that crystal and he was in that first X Games? The whole
Well, what
thing would have
happened?
been
Did he get set
so.
up with it? Because I never heard that part.
Uh, no, no, not at all. It's no,
He
no.
was just doing drugs.
So no, no, no. So well, yeah, he was a drug addict, but the
Oh.
thing was is
Oh, that's good.
skateboarding was so big in the late 70s, early 80s, and they made money. And him and Tony Hawk made the most money. But then there was so much of a surplus that the price of the things went down. The prices. Tony Hawk explained in his documentary that by the early 90s, he was broke. He was poor. He was destitute. I mean that. He had no money. Christian Asoy started selling drugs because there was nothing.
Oh.
And then the promoters got together, 1993, and they said, we're going to do something. It's going to be called the X Games. We're going to try to get skateboarding back. Christian Asoy, Tony Hawk were all set up to have this fucking amazing fucking who's the best in that.
That'd be toe to
And he got
toe.
arrested. He got arrested months before it, traveling from Hawaii to California with, I don't know. I don't want to say ounces or pounds because I don't know how much, but it was a lot.
Oh.
And he went to jail for
Well, yeah,
years
overseas
and
a whole
years.
different story. Like you go like that's way riskier. I'm surprised he pulled that off
Months
or tried to pull it
on a
off.
plane. He didn't pull it off. Yeah,
Yeah,
he went from a plane to that, and they got. But think
way
about it.
riskier.
Months before, he was never like fucked before that, and it was months before the X
Yeah.
Games. Like
It's yeah,
think
like
about what.
there's that genius that just got caught up, but he's a genius still.
So I learned that from Christian Asoy's mouth on the Tony Hawk podcast because they're friends and Christian Asoy's sitting next to Tony Hawk and they tell the whole story and it's
I
fucking.
gotta find
It
that
was
out. I'm
Tony
gonna
Hawk.
search that.
Yeah, I'm really good with that shit. I'm really sick, man. My head's hurting. I'm gonna
Yeah, dude.
leave soon, but
Have you tried dandelion, uh, dark chocolate, like 99% dark chocolate or 90% those dark chocolate bars? So I do
Keiko,
dandelion tea, dark
Keiko,
chocolate, and ginger. And
yo,
what else
you're
did I
from
say?
Cali, man. You're from fucking
Yeah. So
Cali, tree hugger.
when I'm
I'm
sick,
just kidding. I'm just joking.
I go dandelion, dark chocolate, and ginger, and I swear that shit helps every time. I'm not
Just
saying it'll
think it's
work,
so funny.
but it's
Buddy,
worth
it's
it.
all good. I love it. It's such content what you're saying because you're
Yeah.
from Cali and you
Yeah.
can just hear it. Like
That's so funny though.
Marcy
But
be like, if Marcy was up here,
dandelion
Marcy be like,
purifies
yeah,
the
yeah,
blood.
yeah, I did that.
Yeah,
Yeah, man,
they say it.
I'm definitely writing it down. I'm writing it down. I'm getting salt right now in hot water and I'm gonna
Yeah,
gargle it.
cayenne pepper too. Cayenne pepper activates the blood. Dandelion
What
cleans the
about
blood.
what about lime? Lime juice. Any lime?
Yeah, that's
No?
with the lungs. More with the
All
lungs.
right,
That'll help.
I'll be back. I'll be back. I'm gonna go for
Yeah, lemon, lime, lungs for sure. Mullein. Mullein is an herb that cleans the lungs. Mullien. Mullein. And CBD also. CBD helps a lot with the lungs. You'll be surprised. I vaped the nicotine for a year. I had bad lung effects. I smoked CBD for 3 days. It went away. It's weird. I never believed in CBD either, but then I tried it, and I don't know. Maybe it was a coincidence. I don't know. 3 days later, felt way better.
This always helps me. Little weed.
Okay,
Yep.
here we go. Here we
You got some
go. Here we
CBD
go.
in there?
Oh,
No, this THC.
Oh
This
yeah.
is weed.
yeah,
That's a good idea. I'll be right back.
yeah.
I'll pack a bowl. I
Hey,
want to
what?
get high again.
Yeah, you can't. Where did you find the panel? How'd you find it?
Oh, I just went on StreamYard on YouTube. I typed StreamYard, went to live filter, and scrolled through.
Oh, glad you found
He
us.
saw his name. He
Yeah,
saw your name. He saw 420, and he was like, "I'm gonna check that out."
that is why I saw the emblem of the weed, and I'm like, that's invited. That
He
sounds
said I
like
like
Yeah,
home.
that.
It's
you
like
want to come
that's
hang out? Yeah, I can read
that's
it.
the that's the Shire. That's the where I could have a little brew, have a little smoke.
It's all
Yeah,
welcome here.
we have like
Much love.
four different channels with different people. You're more than welcome to come around. We got a couple different channels with people.
Yeah,
A
if we're
lot of
not
times it's
live
10
here, there's
people.
other channels we live on.
Last night we had 10. It was fucking wild.
Oh, that sounds all
Mm.
fun.
All
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke a bowl. I'll be right back.
All right.
right.
I can hear,
He
but
seems,
I'm like far away.
enjoy, Smoky Bowl. Enjoy it. He seems all right, this one.
I wonder if Brooklyn gonna pull up in the morning.
I want to be there so bad, but I can't today. Oh, my stomach hurts when I push on it.
Yeah, you
I'm
need to
gar
relax. Get some
I'm
sleep.
gargling. I'm gargling this. I'm gonna be out of here in a couple minutes. I like this kid though. So far, anyways. Reminds me of Sask a little bit.
I don't think Sass likes me no more. Yeah, I told him he's a crybaby. Kept
Yeah, he
whining
is.
about
He
shit.
is.
Bro, you gotta get some thick skin, B. You can't be on live,
Yeah,
B.
yeah. I said the same thing. He's my boy, and I talked to him, and I said, "Listen, you're doing shit that'll piss off. You know, Christine's gonna say don't smoke the bong, but when you're in press, you can fucking rip it when she's there. Like, just mute up. You're gonna hear shit." And I love Sask, but I tried to tell
Nah,
him,
he's
"I'm here for you."
good people. He
Yeah,
kept
I tried.
whining and complaining about shit, and I told him, bro, you gotta grow a pair of balls, bro. You gotta get some thick
Fed
skin to be
man,
on YouTube. And he left
facts,
the final. He never
facts.
came back.
It's facts, straight up. So
Bro,
it's
you
like
gotta have
that.
some
It's
thick
like
skin. You can't get offended when people tell you something.
and he does. He does. He gets offended.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like that when I first started, but I learned really quick. I said, all right.
Barbara, man, Barbara taught me right away. She said, "Listen, man." You got a long way to go. And then I remember I got better in that day. She was like, "You're growing on me. You're starting to grow on me." I was like,
You
"All
did get
right, I
better. I
did
remember
because
when you first pulled up. They tore you up.
I was I was fucking. Oh god, Summer and Gina fucking ripped me apart. I sounded so stupid. You know why? Because I came from a debate panel, and I'm always secure in the topics I know. But then, like Barbara would say, you can't just jump in fucking feet first on shit that you don't know. And I thought, I can do this shit. These people, and fucking Gina, smart cookie. So they fucking, you saying this, you don't even know what the 50-50. And I was like, fuck, I look dumb right now, But I didn't leave, man. I didn't leave. Bruno was a
Sometimes I'll
dick
find
to me.
myself like in positions where people are talking about stuff I don't know about, but my understanding will come into play when it comes to like maybe not the history or the exact like moments in time or the names, but the understanding
Uh,
of how those concepts come together and work. I can actually usually jump into a conversation I don't know if I understand like how the concepts are working at. It's kind of weird.
you sound like me. You sound like me when I
Yeah.
started.
Oh, that's what I was
And I got
wondering.
fucking
That's what I was
tore up.
wondering if yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm a history, psychology, philosophy. I can fucking roll with that shit. Greek, psychological terms for behavior. I'm a behavioralist. That's what I do for a living.
Beautiful.
But there's a lot of things I don't know. Like I jumped in that shit with Christine on that immigrant issue, and I'm from New York, and I looked like an idiot because then she was like, "Do you understand how a budget works?" And I'm like. Actually, I know what a budget is. I have no clue. And then I was reading the chat, and they're like, "Yeah, this guy looks." I was like, "Fuck
That'd be a
me,
really
man."
hard one. That'd be like one of the
Yeah,
hardest subjects. If I like out of all the subjects to jump into as blind, that would be one of the hardest
mm,
ones to do for sure.
yeah, exactly. And I'm thinking, yeah, I can do this. I can fucking bullshit.
Oh,
She knows her shit.
that's
And I
top
call her
tier.
mom now. I call her mom now. That's how close we are. I do. That's how close we are. I talk to
Cool.
her and I call her mom. Yeah, I call her Ma B because I have a mom and then she's Ma B.
Yeah. I love like
Oh, my
every
throat
human on
feels
earth is
better.
so cool. I love every human. I look at every different culture. I look at every different face. Look at every different color. Look at every different shape, and I'm like, that is so beautiful. And I look like deep, and it moves me. Every single person I meet, every single conversation I have is so beautiful. Like
Do you know what omnism is?
no,
Omnism?
no, never heard of that.
Okay, so omnism is like my religion for sake of religion. It's the it's not a religion, it's the belief that all religions are um it's the belief that all religions have true things about them, but not one religion is 100% true. So you can
Yeah.
take things from different religions, and if it
Yes.
makes sense. But I pray in the mosque. I can speak Turkish and a little Arabic, and I prayed in. I was Roman Catholic baptized. I love Orthodox Christian. I read the fucking Old Testament, Hebrew because it's all important. But I love Buddhism, man, and that's where the
Wow.
Om comes from. In Omnism, Om, because it really the Buddhists are the closest to Omnism because Omnism is not a religion and Buddhism is, but Buddhism has
That was my
one thing
next
about it
question.
that's
I was like, did you study the
mm,
Buddhists? Because I went to Thailand and
yeah,
Indonesia.
that's you went to Thailand and Indonesia.
Yeah, and I studied
You did? Did you go to
The
Jakarta?
Hindus. I went to where did I
Jakarta,
go?
Bali,
No, I
Bali,
didn't.
Jakarta.
No,
That's in
one island from Jakarta, Bali.
yeah, Bali. That's why I said second, Bali. Now, all right. So you went to Indonesia, Bali, and then the first place. What did you say? Thailand? Would you go Bangkok? Right?
No, Chiang Mai.
Oh, yeah. You didn't fly to Bangkok though. Uh,
No, we flew to Chiang Mai. No, we flew to Bangkok. I think no, no, no. We flew to Chiang Mai. It was like an hour drive to the like place we were staying. It was like I stayed with the jungle people. So in Indonesia, I
yeah,
stayed
yeah.
on a forefront of an ocean, like 300 meters
Right.
up from the ocean, but in a mountain
Yeah,
on a patio
yeah,
for 3 months.
yeah. I know. I've
It
studied
was crazy.
geography like extensively, so I can visualize the map exactly where Bali is. I know where Jakarta is, the capital on the islands, on the bottom, and then to the left is Bali.
Yes.
Now,
Yes. Bottom left.
yeah,
Bottom. No, I think
no,
it's yeah. Bottom left peninsula, basically.
correct. That's correct. So now,
Yeah.
did you go to any other
Surf state.
countries in Southeast?
No,
Did you go to any?
Just Thailand and Bali, and I didn't really meet like Buddhists in Indonesia. It was more monks. I mean, it was more Hindu. In
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Totally. Yeah.
like, and
Where
then
else have you been? What other
I met the
countries?
Bali Nine. Have you heard of the Bali Nine?
No, tell me.
So these 9 guys got like taken away for trafficking drugs, and one of them
Okay.
watched their friend get prosecuted in front of them as he was singing a Christian song to his death because he was just doing it to like pay off a debt, and he was forced to do it, and he like had no other option. He was praying to God that killed him. But then I met one of the guys in the prison, and I did a sermon in front of him, and I did a sermon in front of like 30 of his friends and like a bunch of Asian people. They were all crying. Like I reached to them on their soul level with no paper, no notes. I just started talking to them, and they were like crying in prison. It was weird, but they were part of the
Were you
Bali Nine.
bullshitting them? Were you bullshitting them a little? Just be honest. It's okay. Like I don't mean 100%, but you had to bullshit a little, right, to get by and connect with
No,
them.
it was something I felt
Oh,
in
okay,
my
I was
soul
gonna
for
say.
sure. It was something I felt in my
Okay,
soul
okay.
that I was portraying.
Yeah.
I was portraying something real.
Yeah.
There
So
was no.
you're interesting because I'm a skeptic. Yeah, I was raised that way. If you
Yeah,
are
I'm just
a
in the
troll,
moment. It was so
if
pure.
you're a troll, if he's a troll bunny,
I
he's a really good one. But I don't
no,
think
I
he is.
in the moment I would say this. In the moment, it was so pure and
Mhm.
so hard and so real. There was no thought to
Mhm.
bullshit. It was only pull out something real. Like there was no thought
I
in my
guess.
mind because it was so real.
But you get what I mean by bullshit. That thought to pull out real, that is bullshitting. That doesn't mean it's fake. You understand what I
On
mean?
some
That thought
level,
process.
I see what you're saying on some
Correct.
level.
Yeah.
I don't know that I did
Because
it. I
the
don't know that I
word,
did it consciously, maybe subconsciously.
yeah, you're talking my language. Because bullshitting's a tough word. They take it negatively, and it's not negative.
Yeah.
You
I could
at
have
all time.
understood I could have understood their minds and their hearts and the
Mm.
place and time to reach that
You're
part of the
you're
brain.
you're a pretty fucking interesting guy. You might be fucked up. You lonely? That's why I joined. I was lonely. My
Yeah, I've
girlfriend and I
studied,
broke up.
mushrooms for like 450 times, like, and
Timothy Leary.
DMT,
Uh,
acid,
yeah,
lotus flower,
I've done over a
LSA,
hundred
anything.
tabs.
Yeah.
I've done over 100 tabs of acid, paper, taken
Oh
10,
wow.
15 gel tabs. Yeah, liquid, maybe 5, 6 liquids, shrooms. I take an eighth. But we did it smart. We get dropped off at a island by a boat and just trip. For the weekend.
That's so amazing. Oh my
Crazy.
god.
Yeah, we'd have like firefights with each other, and shit. Like, but we'd put like Indiana Jones fucking torches on, rip our shirts and put it around fucking logs with kerosene and have an adventure. Fucking
Yeah, I feel that.
16, 17, 18, 19 years old.
Yep.
Love that shit.
I didn't study
Skate.
psychedelics till I was like 22. The first time I did psychedelics, I was 18. But when I
You
decided
ready?
to dive in, do them for like
I was
60 days
15.
straight, I was
Oh, I never did
22.
that. I could never do that. You trip in high
Oh,
school though? Oh no, you said 20. I tripped in high school once. We square dancing. We took fucking gel tabs, third period, and they kicked in sixth, and we were square dancing. My coach was so mad. He knew I was fucked up on something. We all
yeah. Of
played sports.
course
I was
they
like,
do.
B plus student, kind of a jock, but also a dirtbag. But open to everybody. Open to I played soccer, lacrosse, but I didn't deal with bullying. I would fuck up anybody that tried to fuck with a gay kid. I'll
Yeah.
fucking stuff him right in the locker after he did it. We ran the parties, made money, and everyone was invited. Anybody tried some bullshit, we fuck them up. Had the keys to the
That was a funny
elevator, had the
one.
keys to the fucking school, passed them down to the young kids that we hazed.
Oh,
Good
excuse me.
times. Good
Yeah, I
times.
hear you. Hey, that was
Blessed.
epic. I
What a blast.
envisioned the whole thing. It was like I lived it almost because you told me.
When I took shits in the faculty fucking bathroom, Oh,
Yeah, we. So yeah, my The most I took was from what
Kid's
I
all right,
was
money.
listening.
His kid's all right.
The most I took was
Yeah,
1.6
you know.
milligrams of acid.
See what
That was
Barbara
wild.
thinks of him. What do you think of him, Barbara? I'm listening. Keep going. What do you think of him,
That
Barbara?
was good. I'm just saying the most I took was like 16 tabs worth, like 1600 UGs or whatever.
I still want to try
He-
acid. I never tried it when
Oh
I was
yeah,
younger.
baby. Man, I did. You heard me 100 times. Paper jellies, fucking liquid shrooms, fucking great. I never studied it though. He was talking about the amount like that. I never studied it. I studied Timothy Leary, but you want to look up something really interesting? Okay, type in this. Do you have another device with you, buddy? You could just Google
He,
something really quick if I
give me 1 second.
type in.
On YouTube or Google?
Yeah, just anything. Yeah, Google. Columbia University heroin professor. Just type that in. This guy, I met him. I did a 500 questionnaire with him to like diagnose me for the hell of it to learn more about myself. And he microdoses fucking heroin. He's the head of psychology at Columbia University.
Wow.
Fucking
So I always had
amazing.
this
His
theory
tip.
where that
Save
like
it and read it one day.
DMT or ibogaine was more like the tree of life, and heroin was more like the tree of death. That was my
Yeah,
theory,
yeah, yeah.
kind of.
I never did heroin. Never shot it. Never. Actually, that is a lie. I did snort it once on accident.
Yeah, I
I
smoked
did
it once
coke.
before, but that's it.
You see that shit? Did you hear that? Money in Cali, it's so different. It's so strong. You can smoke that shit. That's like what Rancid, Timmy Armstrong from Rancid, like they smoke that. Maybe that
Oh,
black
it's
tar
good.
shit.
Trust me. I wasn't
I've
mad they
never.
laced me, but I was kind of
That's not
like,
my
"What the
shit.
fuck high is this?" And I had to figure it out.
My cousin, my poor cousin. That's not my shit, bro. I don't like that down and shit. Like
Neither do I.
heroin,
But
just
Yeah,
it's
I'm
because
fine.
of
naturally a
heroin.
slow person. I do coke if anything. I need something to make me move.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah,
Adderall.
fuck yeah,
Adderall's
yeah,
my
fuck yeah.
favorite. Cocaine makes my
Coke it.
jaw like itch, so I don't like it.
Got locked
Adderall's
in.
like Adderall
You
feels
got to
so
drink
pure
on
and
it.
so good. It feels like I took a god drug.
Yeah, I
If
like
you do
Adderall.
coke and it's too, yeah, it's strong.
Yeah. I
Amphetamine
did okay,
salt,
so
amphetamine
I did cocaine for like 6 months straight every weekend, every 7, 6 days, whatever.
every weekend. That's okay. Good.
And
I was
my
gonna say
jaw,
I did.
my jaw to this day still moves like it's not doing it right now actually, but most of the time it's still tight or moving from it. So I would not
What's the
recommend it.
most? What's the most you put up? Like the nostril, one shot. I
Like
was in
point
college. That's
four, point three.
mm. We did 0.5, like right up. CD case, left and right, and it was probably
Yep.
like back then in 2001. It's probably like 7, 8% cocaine. Now
Oh wow.
I had a friend of mine. My friend of mine on long. He lives. He works at Brookhaven Laboratory, and he got some coke, and he wanted to test it. He tested it. It's 1% right
That's
now. That's
insane. Because the shit we
one
get in
percent
my
cocaine.
town, like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, before the crackdown, it was fish
Uh,
scale 99%.
no way. I don't believe it.
Yes, I'm telling you, it looked like snow powder,
How do you
bro.
know? Yeah,
It
I know
looked
what it
like a
looked like,
fish
but
scale,
how could you
like
say
beautiful.
99? Did you?
That's what they.
I don't.
I mean,
I don't
we
believe.
didn't test it, no, but that it
Yeah,
looked
exactly.
like
Exactly. It was
snowflakes. It
probably
looked
like
like a fish.
20% because
It looked like a fish
listen,
spit.
20. Listen, if you tested it right, I've done 2% cocaine before, and it felt amazing. So I'm trying to
Yeah,
explain to you, like,
I
if
see.
you had 15, if you had 15% cocaine, it could look fish scale, and it could be like so sick. But you got to understand when they do this shit in Medellin, it gets cut up half from 100% to 40% immediately,
Oh,
right
I
from the fucking bread. That's because it doubles it,
yeah.
triples
Yeah,
the
they automatically
intake. So,
doubling that.
so you're not getting
So it's like
99%. If you
adding
did,
like
you
it's like adding
die.
a blunt wrapper to make it burn longer.
There you go. It's just they making double, uh,
Yeah.
125% more money
But yeah,
immediately.
that shit I will say the shit we were getting looked like it, but it could be what you're saying.
Probably a
Like
lot of.
maybe
No, it
40%,
is.
15, 40, something
you
like
you gotta test it. It's the only way. But so
yeah.
I did like honestly like 9%
Sorry, we're
cocaine, and
tripping,
I
chat.
shit.
Chat's wondering. We're tripping a little bit. We're just having fun.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's Strat saying? What is it? Oh, it's Mountain
We're talking
Girl.
about
It's my
street
shit.
shit. You know, skate park
Mountain
shit.
Mountain
Girl,
Girl,
you
come up.
fucking weak.
Hey, Mountain Girl's the new guy up here. Come up, hon.
Yeah, sorry.
You always welcome,
Who's the
Mountain Girl.
dripping?
I grew up at the skate park, and
Kind of.
this is
What does
normal
that
shit.
mean? What does that mean, Barbara? Teach me the slang. Kinda churchy. What does that mean? Anybody? No, Barbara. No. What does that mean, Barb? Barbara's awesome,
I'm
by the
out of
way. If you
beer
see
though,
Barbara,
so
oh,
if I'm out of beer, it's like it's almost time to go to bed.
hey, listen. If you see
That
Barbara R
sounds
anywhere else,
smooth,
and I
too.
know she's an
I don't
amazing
want to leave, but like
moderator.
My ADD makes me want to leave.
No, I'm feeling this check. I feed off other people. And that's how I am. Easy,
Yeah, it's hard for me.
Alexander. Those these guys make me fucking pop. I get excited. I could be so tired. The other day I woke up. I was in a dead sleep. I had to piss, and then I heard Easy and Money talking, and they're like, "Get your ass up here." I said, and then I get up there, and Brooklyn's there. I'm like, "Fuck, I ain't going anywhere." I was so tired of work.
Brooklyn might be pulling up. I don't know if I should stay
I can't.
live. Yeah,
You
I don't want
should
you to
because
stay up. You said
this
you was
guy,
flying earlier.
this this new kid would enjoy watching Brooklyn. Oh fuck. I'm from Long Island, so if you ever been to New York City, Long Island,
I've been to the corner of New Jersey and New York Harbor where it meets
yeah.
in
Yeah.
on a
And so
cruise,
that's
and I got
it's
a
the
hot
Hudson
dog.
River. Hudson
Yeah,
River. Mm,
right where we went on the cruise, and I got a hot dog, and it's fucking fire.
yeah.
And then we went on the cruise.
Yeah.
That was
Oh
all.
yeah. That's cool, man. I like that. I like that you said that. Did you get a bagel pizza? You had to, man.
No, it
Fucking
was just like relish, onion, ketchup,
yeah.
tomato.
The hot dog. But you gotta have pizza. New York bagel and pizza. That's
Yeah,
especially
we
Brooklyn.
were like, I would have. We were just there, like, and they had the hot dog
Mm,
stands outside the where we were getting on the cruise.
yeah.
They didn't have pizza. I would
Great.
have. That I wish.
It's
Now,
great.
dude, you're
Where
making my
did the cruise
stomach
go?
hungry.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna eat right now. Steak. Where'd
Yeah,
the cruise go?
I have a burger in the fridge. The
Where'd the cruise go?
cruise? What?
Yeah, where'd it go? You took it
Oh,
Henry
so we went
Hudson
to the
River.
Cayman Islands. We went to
Beautiful.
Nassau, the capital of the Caribbean. We went to
No, it's the capital.
Honduras.
It's the capital of Bahamas. It's the capital of Bahamas.
Oh,
So
you're
in
right.
Honduras, I know
You're right.
geography. So in Honduras, would you go Tegucigalpa or San Pedro
I
Sula?
don't know. I think it was like the
Mm, That's Tegucigalpa. Mm,
northwest port, probably.
Yeah. So Honduras. Tegucigalpa is the capital, and there's an island off the fucking coast of Honduras that is one of the most beautiful fucking islands in the world. And money, I'll tell you, you talk about investing, you can buy property there right now. And it's not, it's a smart buy, bud. Smart buy.
Until they nuke the oceans and
What
there's like
island?
tidal waves 50 foot tall, it's a good investment.
It's the most uh, dangerous water current in the world from,
Oh wow.
Barbara's on point. Everybody
Oh,
can
thank you,
subscribe.
Barbara. Thank you. Yeah, I got so my last if you guys want to check out my channel, I got freestyles. My last live stream I went did freestyles and then I talked to my chat. That's it.
I'll check
See
you out.
Barbara?
Subscribe.
See, Barbara, that's us. Yeah. We gotta see how you roll. You know, I gotta watch your behavior and shit. I'm just kidding.
Barbara's want
Yeah,
that
you're
But
security.
gonna study me,
You hold
bro,
it
and then
down.
sign
I'm
me on to Post Malone or something.
totally kidding with you. But I definitely support anybody, man. Just trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
You sound like a good guy. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm a
That's
trip.
just
In your
been in the wrong
thirties?
I'm a little scared of reality. I have like
message.
PTSD a little bit, but
Yeah, I told you you're lonely before I could tell. I
I'm
am
pretty
too.
strong.
But what was it? I was lonely when I joined my new girlfriend now, and now she's like, "What the fuck you doing on this weird shit you do at night when you lie to me,
Uh,
girlfriend?" Yo, what
and I've always
I
the
got
main reason I made a YouTube channel was to connect to people and freestyle and game, but it wasn't about the numbers. It was more like the connectivity
you play
for me.
Red Dead Redemption,
I played it on console before I stream. But I don't have it on PC.
PUBG. You play PUBG.
I played it on console. I haven't played it on PC yet. No. I play
I'm
Call of
Xbox.
Duty.
I got Xbox.
I play yeah, I played on Xbox One for a while.
I have Xbox Series S, and I play PUBG and Red Dead, FIFA. Mm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I played FIFA for a while. I lived with this. I lived with a vegan guy for like 3 months, and I would kick his
From
ass in
California. Mhm.
FIFA.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, what
Um,
happened? Someone
what do you mean? What do you mean?
left. I mean,
Oh, it's money. He's all right.
oh,
This is
okay.
his panel.
All right.
Mm.
Well, are we done then? Are we out?
No, you can go if you want. No, he's checking out your channel. I guarantee you. Mm.
Oh, okay. I don't want to leave.
Um,
I thought we were done.
no, I ain't going nowhere.
I
No,
got confused. I got
I'm eating
confused.
this steak. I'm eating nice steak right now.
Oh, I'm so tempted to go get my burger. Ooh, it's hard to see. Oh, there it is. Yo.
I can't even see it.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
I
So,
like
Bad, my
So I'll
bad.
grab the
Pressed the wrong
ribeye
button for
or like,
shit.
huh?
I pressed the wrong
ribeye is
button.
my
My
second.
bad.
Oh, okay.
Ribeye is my second favorite steak.
Yeah, I like it when it has a nice piece of fat, and then So this is what I do. I'll peel
Me
off all the
too.
fat, put it in the
Mm-hmm.
pan to make like a base of all the oil. It'll like simmer, and then I'll throw in all the meat.
Called juice. It's called juice.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. Is like that nice ribeye cut with the like that juice
Yeah,
like you're
listen,
saying.
it's kind of gross, but listen to my. As a fat.
Hey, we're all human.
Good.
But yeah,
Mm.
I don't
You
even
look like
know.
my cousin.
I'm a
You look
dream
like my
walker, so I
cousins.
dream a lot. Like my dreams, I have superpowers every night. It's weird.
Yeah, me too. I fly and shit. I write them down,
Yeah,
but
right.
I'm not big. I'm not big into what dreaming means. I'm not big into it.
Yeah, I wasn't for a while. I started studying it. It makes me more interested. That has to do with something like
Yeah,
when the subconscious mind is clearer, that's when you're allowed to lucid dream. So it made me wonder
I don't want to
why
be.
when I conquer a part of my mind, I can lucid dream.
I don't
Right?
want to be a know-it-all,
So
but yeah, you're right. But I don't want to be a know-it-all. But the unconscious mind, opposed to subconscious, is even more interesting.
yeah, but
Like
that's
the
when you're
difference
lucid, they
between.
merge on
Okay,
some
you
level
know it.
because now I have my dream mind. I know I have dream
You're right.
powers. And
You're
my
not. It's
normal
not on
mind
some
from
level.
Earth,
No, it's not
yeah,
on some
on
level. You're
some level.
100% right. No, you're on 100% right. I'm saying it's not on some level. I'm saying you're 100% right. It's on
Uh,
every level. You hit the nail on the head. What you just said.
mm,
100% right.
it's
That's
all
the
theology based.
you said the difference between unconscious and subconscious. I said you're absolutely right. 100%. A lot of people don't understand the difference. It's
Yeah,
important.
I dreamt since I was
It's
2
really
and I had
important.
night terrors. Like I had night terrors where I'd lucidly be dreaming and walking where I was 3 to 5, like in the house, like
Mm.
in another dimension.
Yeah, yeah.
So I had to kind of figure out that power. But
Yeah, I've
what's
done that
weird
when I
is
was really high
it
on
all
fucking.
started
It was really
happening
high on.
mainly
It happened to me.
when I went to Schaefer, or no, I went to Shasta
Mm,
Lake or Shasta
mm,
Mountain, whatever. And I had a weird dream.
mm,
I found this rock. It's a big rock,
mm.
like 12 feet in diameter, 7 foot high, and it gave me like superpowers. So from that day on, I would be able to think anything and like feel the weight of it. So like if I imagine my hand was the size of a skyscraper, I'd feel the weight in my hand. And then if I
Yeah.
thought any thought, I could make my thought as
Mm.
loud or as quiet as I wanted to, and I'd hear it. So if I made my
Yeah, that's
thought
cool.
loud, I'd hear it. if I made my thought minusculely quiet, I would hear minuscule quiet sound. It's weird.
I hear it. I don't think that's that weird at all. So I'm going to be honest with you. If I've gotten high enough, I've had a 100% out of body experience, and I looked at myself sleeping on the couch, and I convinced myself, not being funny, I'm being honest, that I was God, and the entire universe was inside my body, and I 100% made sense in my head, and I said, "Okay, this is amazing. Now I know like the meaning of life, and I don't have to worry anymore ever." And I totally believed that for a couple hours, and I was so happy. And then I woke up and I was like, "Fuck! I'm such an idiot. I gotta stop. Getting older. I gotta stop." I was like 29. I'm like, I can't do this anymore. Like, friends are having kids, and but I believed that I was God for
It's
2 3
wild.
hours, and I was so
Yeah,
happy. I was like, "This
I
is
get.
just." I was
Yeah,
like, "This
I
is
get what
so
you're saying.
amazing. I don't have to worry." Yeah, I said, "I don't have to worry about anything ever again because I know the meaning of life, and I believed it." Like, so your shit with the hearing up and down, that ain't that weird to me. Mm, I think it makes sense.
Yeah,
But then when you wake
I
up, that's the difference. When you wake up,
feel
you
it.
have to say, "Holy shit, I'm a fucking
Yeah.
idiot."
So like
When you
I
wake
had
up.
this exploration like experience on mushrooms where for it happened like three to
Yeah.
four, five, six, 7 times on mushrooms where
Yeah.
I reached the pinnacle, right? So I
You're the
reached the pinnacle
best.
and I was like,
You're the best.
wait, if I'm at the pinnacle and I could see down into the valley of darkness, there must be a reason that I need to come down, become sober, and tell people about what I've seen and why and how it works. Because if they don't see it, they don't understand. And if they've never taken that journey, they've never seen that perspective. So how can you tell someone, hey, I've seen from the top of a mountain, like, but they've
Yeah,
never been there
you can't.
before? It's like,
You can't. You
so there
don't.
was a
You
moment,
don't do
yeah,
that.
there was a moment that
Mhm,
says, Isaac,
mhm.
you have to take what you've learned at the pinnacle and go back down into the valley of darkness with that knowledge and tell
Mm.
people. Like, there's a moment where you
But
have to
when you
come
were
down.
high, not when you woke up, right? When you were high,
When
not
I
when
was
you like.
super high,
Yeah.
I
Okay. Good.
realized
Good. Yeah. Yeah. That's
this
normal,
won't
man. That's
last.
normal.
Yeah, like this won't last forever, and it's a
Yep. That's normal.
perspective, but you have to
Yep.
take
Yep.
it with you.
Yeah. But when you
But I
get
knew it
out, you
wouldn't last
also have to
forever.
realize that that it's not truth 100%. Like you haven't figured out the 100% meaning of like you have to recognize. Do you understand? Like
I'm pretty
your
sure because
truth is
I don't think I can capacitize all that in my little brain.
capacitized. Yeah. Yeah,
I
yeah,
might have
that's
made
cool.
that word
That's
up,
cool.
but
No, you just can't. Like I said, you can't fucking push those beliefs on others and then try to act like, "Oh no, believe me." Because experience
yeah,
is everything, man. Experience is
for me, it's
everything.
not pushing. It's more when I share. It's like I'm trying to relate.
Yeah, yeah.
If
No. I just mean,
like when I share,
that you have to recognize that you're high on drugs. Like when I say you, I mean us. And like you try to explain that to someone and say, I was God though. You like, so you don't have to worry. Like I'm God. Like that's not okay. Like
yeah,
like
it would. You can't really just say that
no, you can't. Exactly. That's the best way to
without
do it.
like
You can't really say
blasphemy.
that.
You know, like the church
that
is gonna
was
come at you and shit.
that was funny. That was funny.
You know,
You can't really say that.
yeah,
I believed it. I said, "Fuck, I'm God. This is awesome. I can't wait. I'm gonna tell my mom. Like, she's good. Everything's great." Like, and then I woke up and I was like, "Fuck, I can't say this to anyone. They're gonna
yeah.
think
It
I'm
sucks.
fucking."
Every night I dream in a parallel dimension and everything's better, and I wake up here and it's like fuck every
What do
time.
you read? You like to read, right? Mm.
No, I don't read. I listen to audiobooks.
No, me too. Same shit though. Reading. What do
Yeah,
you like
same
to?
shit.
What do
My
you like to?
favorites: Emerald Tablets of Thoth.
Okay. What about Treasure Island? How do you feel? You went to Nassau. Mm.
I still when I'm tripping on like shrooms and I want to feel
Mhm.
safe or something, I'll watch Treasure Planet, the Disney movie.
Yeah, I know it. That's Goo Goo Dolls. Johnny
Like,
Resnick sings. Johnny Resnick does the soundtrack. Goo Goo
oh,
Dolls.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't know Treasure
In a
Island.
moment to be real. I don't want
Oh
this I
yeah,
can
that one. Yeah, yeah,
feel.
yeah.
In
So
a
when I'm
moment,
shrooming, that's such a
please
safe thing,
carry
dude.
on.
Like,
Yeah, I met him. I met Johnny Resnick. He gets girls because of his
Wow.
hair. Yeah, the guitarist is really cool, punk rocker. I like South East Bay, man. California East Bay, fucking No Effects, Rancid, Tim Armstrong's fucking beautiful. Green Day.
That's what's up. So my friend went to my friend I went to middle school with, my best friend, to through college. His cousin's Kurt Hammett. Like what the fuck?
Awesome. Metallica, you talking about?
Yeah, from the Central
Yeah, it's fucking.
Valley of California.
But, but but he was also in another band, right? And then went to Metallica, or am I wrong?
I don't know. I didn't get that far. He never told me.
It's fucking pretty fucking sick.
But it is weird that kind of like what the chat's saying, like when you're getting high in entheogen, you're unlocking spaces in your brain. Yeah, but how come I was dreaming since I was 2 and never took any psychedelics, and I was having night terrors, walking around in a lucid state, in a hallucinogenic
Nice,
state
man.
without any of it. So it's like, you can reach
Interesting.
these states
Interesting.
naturally.
Interesting. Of course, when I snowboard, I do. I feel like I am
Oh, that's
high
funny.
when
When
I
you
snow.
when you were talking about that, I wanted to say I forgot. I had a hangover, a terrible hangover, where I took like 11 shots in a game. And I was working at a snowboard place, and these girls had to shower me. I was so faded. They had to shower me. I was like faded. They all
Yeah, it's
showered me. I don't
awesome.
know.
It's awesome.
Anyways, it was
It's awesome
hilarious.
when
They
that
were like from
happens.
another.
It's awesome.
Yeah, they were from like
Yeah,
Brazil. They were from Brazil. Where
yeah, it's happened to me. It's happened to me. High
yeah.
school when
So
I
then
punched the, I got
the
hazed,
next day
and
I
then the
go
girls
and I
soccer team
snowboard.
showered me.
I go and I
Mhm.
I go and I snowboard the next day though. It's my day off, and I was like so hungover, but I decided to get up and do it anyways. I reached a high of knowing
Mhm.
how the powder works and how my body works and how balance works. I got a
Fuck yeah.
high. It felt like a drug, like
Fuck yeah.
ecstasy.
That's what it's about, baby. It's about feeling
Yeah,
that mountain. You can that
it was,
angle, man.
dude. The fact
It's
you
great.
said that, it's
Ecstasy
like
is fun.
I've never heard
Yeah.
anyone else say that they got high off that shit like me.
It's me, man. It's me. Also, cemeteries get me high. When I'm close to my
Oh,
grandmother, I sit in the car. I listen to Tony Bennett and Amy Winehouse, and my grandmother's gone, and I get high. It's so clear. But I'm in the cemetery. Yeah,
wow,
there's some love. There's some love. It's me. Or nine when I
beautiful.
was
Oh,
confused.
dude, I have a painting of my grandma's.
Yeah. Is
I
any
want to pull it
better?
out, but it's
It's
somewhere in this
original.
garage. I have to find it.
Original sketch. Pencil sketch is the only one in the world. This is it. Original. Any better?
Oh
3.
my god.
Yeah. That's a good
Someone
one.
did that with a pencil?
And my friend in college, I traded him a Mother Love Bone shirt. He
Oh my
gave me
god,
that.
dude. That's
Yeah.
like someone
Yeah.
took the time and like precision.
It's my,
It
my
looks
boy.
like
My boy.
3D
It's
computed.
amazing. It's my boy. It was look at it. It's see how it's crinkled there? It's on the floor in his room. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, yeah, one of my favorite bands. He says, give me that Mother Love Bone shirt, man. I said, fuck yeah, dude. Fucking give him it.
The crinkle is almost kind of cool. It's almost part of it.
It's awesome.
It almost
Monet
adds,
also.
it gives a little spacious lighting. Like,
Art's important. Monet is one of my favorites. There's Monet right there.
Jesus,
That's
it makes me want
Monet.
to find my painting. Let me see if I can find this thing. I know it's in here
Yeah.
somewhere.
There's painting right there, original. Yeah.
No, I don't know where it is.
My
I don't
grandma,
want
my
to like
grandmother
the
did that.
garage.
That's Millet. That's Millet's. Famous painting, the
Yeah.
French. That's French. My grandmother did that.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
yeah.
She
She did that with the string. That's like the I don't know what it's called. It's fucking
yeah, I could tell. It's texture.
whatever
It's
the fuck it is. Yeah, that's
forgot what it's called
Millet's.
too.
Yeah, she did the Malays thing. Uh,
Jeez, bro.
yeah, it's
Makes me
beautiful.
want to find it, but my
Miss
garage
her.
is so packed.
I got about 800 vinyls. That's my shit.
That's beautiful,
Collection
bro.
down
Oh my
there.
god.
Yeah, that's like half of them. Mm, mm. I got no kids. You got to remember, I'm 42 and bank all my money, and then I'm gonna retire 62, move to Maine, and join the snowboard patrol and snowboard till I'm about 85 and die, and my ashes will be spread on the mountain. Oh, my stepfather's my
Oh yeah,
favorite
someone
snow.
in
Oh,
chat was saying DMT naturally occurs in your brain. Yeah, I think that's why when I did it, I felt so naturally connected to it, and it was so beautiful that my body and my blood was like happy to get it because they know my brain makes it. So they were like, "Yes, give me that, give me it."
Pick this up too. It's a Super
Oh,
8. I
whoa!
did some.
That
Yeah,
looks
That's
ancient.
is that real?
Yeah.
it's a Super 8. Yeah, it's a Super 8. I picked it up because I got a credit with the Major Motion Picture Association cinematography. That's what I like. I'm a cinematographer.
Oh, open up the freaking holster.
That's mash. That's mash. Yeah, mash. Mm. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. Fuck.
Yeah, sorry, I'm wild.
Me too.
My
I meant,
bad.
I meant
I'm freaking anyone out.
I don't know what that meant. Open up the post. I don't know what that means. Like,
No, it's a joke. Like it looked like a revolver.
teach me. Teach me. Like, what do you mean? Oh, gun?
Yeah, it looked like you like flipped it open like Call of Duty.
I'll get my gun and I'll show you my gun. I love my gun.
No, no, you can't show guns on here. Don't
Of
do
course you
that.
can. Of
It's not.
course you can.
No, not on this
We do it all
channel.
the time.
Yeah, people be
Okay.
showing them.
We
Oh,
do it all the
okay.
time. It's
I thought
okay.
you get in trouble. I didn't want to get him in trouble.
Don't worry, buddy. I no money
Okay,
forever. You don't
okay.
gotta worry.
My
It's
bad.
worth
Yeah.
it. I like guns,
It's
so
okay.
I take
It's
the
not
risk.
your fault.
Hey,
So
let's
it's
see
up
it.
to the. It's always up to the fucking owner of the channel. You know.
Yeah, I
I
just thought it was
mean,
gonna happen.
Yeah,
nah, I
because
appreciate
It's
him
not
for
needed.
saying that though, because they did
yeah, me
shut one
too.
of my lives down for a BB gun, but I take that
Yeah,
risk
you don't have
anyway.
Right.
to.
I
Hey,
like guns.
don't worry about it, cause
Yeah,
they
the
got mad at
lives.
me. They got mad at me with the pellet gun.
Yeah, somebody on my panel showed the BB gun, and next thing I knew, the live was ended. They
Yeah,
say, "Yo,
so
you know
I
you ended
wouldn't
the
do it. It's not
live."
worth it. I wouldn't do it. It's alright. Cause they got mad at me. So
Yeah, you don't
I don't
have
know.
to if you don't want to. I look at my own
Yeah, it's
guns
just
without
like
getting myself in trouble.
yeah, I'm all around them all the time. I grew up like shooting at muscle nuggets and freaking 50 cal and fucking anything. My cousins were weird. They had everything under the sun. We'd go out to the state property and shoot like World War II guns. Shit, it's fucking awesome.
The gun laws is crazy in New York, so it's kind of hard to own guns.
Oh yeah, well I'm in Cali, so it's a lot easier.
We lost school.
Oh yeah, I'm out of beer too, so I think I'm out for the night. Just cause
Yeah, I
it,
might
it
shut it down soon
yeah,
too.
just kind of turns me down once I'm out of beer. It's like time to go to bed.
That's how I feel when I'm out of weed, and I
All
got a
right,
little
much
bit
love.
left.
I'm gonna sub up. I got you.
Yeah, I
Super
subscribe
inviting,
to you too, bro.
hospitality. Thank you, bro.
I got you.
Chat.
All
Much
right,
love.
man.
See you then.
Everybody in the chat, everybody pulled up on the panel. I appreciate y'all. I guess I'm gonna shut it down. Take my ass to sleep. I'm gonna holler at y'all. See you on the next one. Appreciate everybody for pulling up.